Hello, everybody, and welcome to the party. My name is Kevin. I'll be your guide to this wonderful weirdness that is Rifts. Thank you for joining us today for the next episode. So we're gonna go around and introduce ourselves, and then we'll do a recap. That sounds all right. First, I should say thank you to our great sponsors, which is Rue Inc., Mistress of Maps, ruinc.com for her amazing work. The Roll20 is a sponsor of us. You can find a link to them to sign up for a Roll20 account. So Nerdware, it's what the nerds wear. Welcome to the party. Welcome. We'll get you 10% off your purchase. And Tabletop Loot and tabletoploot.com with code WTTPDICE to get 15% off your purchase. All right, so let's go around and introduce ourselves. I'm going to go with Jovra first.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Jovra, an Atlantean artifact hunter. She has a familiar best friend named Zarsik, who is a blue dragon.
Okay. Looking at the overlay, there's a couple of people.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing it now.
Thank you so much. All right. Hello.
Hello. My name is Maxine Bachman, and I play Hello, the Sci-Tech Ecto-Traveler, also known as Evangeline Westbrook. That's all I have to say, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
For now. Sorry, I was just seeing that Armor Lord had signed up for another month of subscription. Thank you very much, Armor Lord.
Yay!
So did
Yay,
Michelle.
thank you.
Yes,
Yay! People make us happy.
Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan Jennings. I am playing Jericho Jack, the human mercenary with a big robot arm and a big, awesome robot bike with motherfucking saw blades.
Saw blades!
Yes.
What the hell?
All right. Next, I'm going to go to Artemis.
I legitimately thought you were going to say a mercenary with a big old heart, and I was like, "Aw," but no.
No, not really.
We're not there yet.
A mediocre heart. It's there.
We haven't had the
but-
transplant yet.
Hey folks. Hello, people. My name is Fox Barrett, and tonight I will be playing Artemis, the mysterious Amazonian lady.
Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola, the half-fairy wizard thief.
All right. And Harkins.
It looks okay right now from what I'm watching, but I may not be seeing what you're seeing.
So,
Okay.
when we last left off, previously on Rifts. Oh boy.
You're
Nope,
doing a
that's from
Merlin's
different
voice. Merlin, tell us how it.
game. Merlin.
No.
Okay, y'all.
No, because I don't want Evan to kill him.
No, I do. This is
Don't
great.
interrupt Merlin, or you will get shot. By NPCs.
My dream is coming true.
So Merlin had y'all help him out with helping a friend who was being attacked by some big old mutant T-Rex, and introduced the group to Artemis. Artemis and Merlin had known Willa of old, and they came to Artemis's rescue, fighting the Betsy, the T-Rex that had done some harm, everyone believes, to Willa. And then after that, some people wanted to drop a giant T-Rex skull onto the top of the car. And then
That was
Hello
a great idea.
began to return after having some revelations, I guess, of the past, maybe? Of possibly a real person? And the group then had some discussions about some things, and eventually made their way to.
He's so descriptive. I love it.
Yeah, there was some talking. And then the group went over to Fort Hawkins, not Harkins, Fort Hawkins, where they met the Fort Hawkins training school for rangers and wilderness scouts, run by two elves. And
Pennant and Gran.
Pennant and Grant, and they welcomed y'all in. Hung up your picture you having standing in front of Betsy like a real hunting lodge, and had a nice feast. The group was winded down, and everything seemed calm. Trying to think.
I believe we some
also-
of us hit the bar.
Yeah, but the bar is like a bar with 5 people. It's not
Oh,
like
okay. So
this
We went to the
is
place where
not-
there's booze.
Which is
Yeah.
the most bustling place here.
Yes. So the bar would consist of 20 people max before they ran out of tables. And it's about
Okay.
half full. And Zarsig returned with a message from Jover's mom, which was typical of Jover's mom.
Yeah. Classy
Yeah.
lady.
And I believe Pennant was starting to repair Iola's coat into a dinosaur leather jacket. Yep.
metal.
Things have been quiet.
No leather.
And Merlin told y'all that he's going to stay behind and deal with harvesting and the processing of the T-Rex corpse, which is probably likely going to make y'all some at least some wealth of some sort.
A good rep. I think he said it's mostly like you're gonna be like
Oh, hell
considered
yeah.
cool to the right people.
Yeah, but also some coin, as anyone with it could, if you're willing to take it, they'll give it to you
Okay.
because it's less useful for them. And he was going to stay behind because he didn't know Florida half as well as Artemis.
Are you speaking in third person during this introduction?
Well,
What?
now I'm confused.
No, Merlin had already told you all.
Fourth wall breaking is what's
Merlin, who are
happening.
you talking to?
It's Kevin as
I'm
Merlin, but not
recording.
Kevin as Merlin as Merlin.
A video diary.
Oh, I do that only taking pictures of the stars.
Yeah, keep doing that. Don't forget about that.
I will not. It is hard for
Well,
me
you
to
might write
forget.
now. Let's be real. You've been
True.
busy.
Yeah, dealing with some of the past existing.
Like it does.
Thing.
Past.
So the night, unless y'all wanted to do something specific during the night,
No, I think you said Hello was hanging out with Iola, right?
Hmm.
I was just getting drinks.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything that I need to do except repair my bike.
all
Maybe
right,
put one of the new blades on it.
But I can do that in the morning if,
yeah,
if you want.
that'll
give
take
us,
some
like,
time,
stuff
but
first.
y'all get told that they've gotten a message that there's going to be a Brontodon. They just call it a Brontodon stampede, moving through some of the area we wanted to moving through crosswise. So it might be best to take some time here. Just
Okay.
wait that out, because first the Brontodons come, and then the small predators that prey on the small Brontodons, and then the larger predators that prey on the small predators. It's like a circle of life, if that circle of life was just a marching.
I'll live in the house that Jack
Train.
built.
It's
Yeah.
more like a circle of death.
It's like a
And
race
eating.
of life. It's a race.
There's
It's like
always
a
bigger
shit,
fish.
oh shit.
And the Brontodons are so big that you can tell where they've been because the trees are just battered out of the way and stampeded down.
Oh, well, that'll make it easier to get through the area.
Yes,
Very
it will.
true.
But you also have to then watch out for sinkholes and other things.
and the things that eat the Brontodons
Oh, absolutely.
And
that are
The
big
things that
enough
eat
to
the
bring
sinkholes.
down creatures that can smash trees.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. During that night that I was talking to Iola, I would not be in any sort of shell. And at least part of the way through the night, I would have asked for Jovra to come up and join us. My mama figure, we need to hear me.
She
It's girls'
would.
night. It's girls' night.
It is girls' night. I mean, plus you know most of the situation anyway,
Mhm.
So I would feel like I would be keeping something from you if I didn't have you there. So both you two are aware, at least, of the goings on.
Okay.
Well, if they have a girls' night, then Harkins, and Artemis have boys' night, where we just drink. I guess
Artemis
we just
doesn't
drink.
know y'all well.
Well, so here's the thing, though.
Well, we don't know Artemis well. That's the point
No.
of boys' night,
Uh,
to get to know Artemis well.
Slight nomenclature I take issue with there, but yeah, along those lines, sure.
He's drunk.
Yeah, clearly. That's okay.
Best way to get to know Jack is when he's drunk.
No, Artemis would have absolutely, like, I think I even said at the end of the last session that I had, like, just sort of, like, shadowed Jack towards
Mhm.
wherever the beer is around this place, because
Yeah.
as much as anything, it's like, this is a nice place. Don't fuck this up for me, weird smoking shoulder man. Let's keep an eye on you.
I mean, you're
I
not
think you
wrong.
mean awesome smoking shoulder.
Awesome smoking shoulder man.
It's
It's-
okay.
it's-
You fucked up a little bit, but that's
okay, let's. Okay, there, Chuckles.
Oh.
And I remember that Harkins had sat down near Pennant, who was just sitting quietly.
Well, yeah, we were talking shit, right? Was it Pennant that was giving me shit back?
No, that was
Mhm.
Grant.
Yes.
Grant
No.
was the one.
Grant
that-
was giving me shit back. Yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay.
He has a couple of 100 years of experience at doing it.
So he's cheating.
No.
Yeah. Your
Elves.
experience to do shit.
Elves with their stupid million-year-old lives.
You've
They know
spent
all
a
the-
really long time, like,
How long has he
honing this.
lived? How long has he lived and he's a fucking guard for a town?
No, they're not.
He runs the place.
Completely-
Whatever. He runs
By
a place in the middle of a swamp. Good job. Good job,
Oh, because
200-year-old.
okay, no, wait. Oh, because
He has
Jack
beauty. He has beauty. He has 200 years of experience.
300.
You could have
know-
mastered an entire city.
You know, Jack, green is a really ugly color.
Oh.
You think I'm jealous of a ding dong that lives in the fucking
Yes.
swamp all day?
Frankly, I'm
Profoundly.
surprised you even understood what she just meant.
Look at me.
Thank you, Harkins.
Look at me. I'm perfect.
Not helping your kiss.
Harkins aspires to be like me.
That is factually incorrect.
Oh.
I don't know what that meant, but I think it means he agrees with me.
You know, I wish I lived in your world, Jack.
It's pretty great.
You see things in an amazing light that I just wish I was
Thank
capable
you.
of, because really it would simplify so many existential dilemmas I have.
Why do you have a problem digesting eggs?
Yeah, I know, it's a real motherfucker. I got him on this special diet.
Oh, that sucks. Eggs are
Jesus
awesome.
Christ. So Harkins, you're psychic, huh? That's cool.
Something like that, yeah.
Harkins, can you read minds?
I can read your mind.
Really?
Well,
What
yeah,
am I
but how
thinking
hard is
right
that?
now?
It's
It's like
not.
reading a stop sign.
As I say that, a scout lady walks by and I stare at her butt. Wait, what am I thinking now?
Damn, I want to tap that ass.
Ah, that's incredible! Wow. That is
she
pretty
goes
good.
over and gives Grant a kiss on the cheek. You notice that they are
no
both
accounting for
wearing
taste, I guess.
They are both wearing wedding rings. In fact,
Checking
she's
out his
also a
wife's
techno
ass.
wizard.
She was.
She's an elf.
Well, that still doesn't make Grant any cooler. Man, I guess she's settling.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. You know, Jack, I'd read your mind, but I'm afraid I'd come back with a disease.
That's what magic's for. Some of it.
Diseases?
Yeah, you can get rid of them. I don't know. I heard that in Dragon Age once, and I thought it was pretty clever. Dragon Age is a game that doesn't exist. Anyway.
No,
And-
it's a movie you once saw.
And in the other room, Iola, Drovra, Zarsik are comforting Hello, listening to her story, being there for each other, telling each other stories,
Yeah.
what we're concerned about.
Hard cut back to.
Look at that ass.
Are you surprised, Michelle, that this is how this night has gone? Because I'm not.
No, neither am I.
Again, shall I say, Fox, welcome to Rifts?
Oh, it's lovely here. It sure is a lot.
Actually, wait a minute. That just makes me think about it and harkens, in all seriousness, feel free not to answer, but you got like 2 lives, right?
At least.
Did you have anybody in that past life that you like forgot about or left behind besides your brother?
Yeah.
You got anybody in this life?
I don't know. I don't know what's.
I mean, you're sitting right there, Jack.
I mean, there was Isa.
I mean, I don't have to read your mind to figure out what you're asking right now.
So I don't know when the fake memories begin and the real memories, where the fake memories end and the real memories begin. So I there's Isa, who I've met, so I know that those memories are real, which means I've been living this life for at least 3 years. But there are other memories I have. I don't know if they're real or not. So I don't know.
Well, do you miss these people?
I
Isa?
do, but is that some fakery put on my brain, or is that a real missing someone? I have no idea.
I mean, you still feel it either way, don't you?
Yeah, but when you're drunk, you feel real good, or you feel real sad. And then when you're not drunk anymore, you don't feel those feelings anymore. In the moment, they're real, but they're fleeting and, in the end, ephemeral. Yeah.
Fleeting, perhaps, but still real.
Well, do you
Still
feel it when you're not drunk?
Metaphor, Jack.
Yeah, I feel like you missed the point a little bit there, my friend.
Well, I'm drunk,
Yeah.
and I'm happy, but now I'm getting a little sad.
Obviously, the answer is to drink more.
I like that. Well, I bring it up, Harkins, because if you ever wanted to go swing by these people, I don't know, you're going through this shit with your head all sideways and backwards and up your ass, and I just figured maybe it would be good if we try to sort it out. Maybe we got to meet some of these people, and maybe you hang out and re-meet them, or like you put some of them in the ground if they were like fucking with your head or something. I don't know.
From me being Throck or me being Hawkins, or both?
I guess either one, both. You might as well nip it all in the bud, right? I don't know where you said you were from another world,
Yeah.
so we can't go there.
It's
So you might as well
essentially
work on
made
the
of
shit.
cheese.
That's awful. But that sounds. What
Sorry.
happens when it rains? What if there's inclement weather? What is the summer like?
It doesn't really, we don't really have seasons like that. It doesn't really rain.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, then there's that, I guess.
Water just kind of comes up from the ground.
Like geysers?
No. Like, you could just find, if you need something, the planet provides it for you. If you're not a horrible, horrible person.
So you just don't need money?
I mean, there's still an economy. The people still make things. So, yeah, you still need money, but it's different. It's different.
Well, either way, I don't know. If we can't meet the people over there, maybe, on our way back or something, or when we get back to refuge or whatever, maybe we can try to
Yeah.
reach out to some of these other people and see
Well,
what
we'd
the
have to
hell's going
go
on.
back out west, and then probably down south into Mexico, which I do not know that you want to do.
Why?
It's full of blood-drinking vampires, running giant kingdoms of vampires.
Here's
Evil
the thing.
demons of the night who like to suck blood and infiltrate civilization in order to destroy it from within,
And worse.
You mean because I got mind controlled?
No, I'm just saying generally that's what they do.
What was there to control?
Not much.
I
He was just super horny the whole time.
was.
Oh,
Listen,
honestly.
you didn't meet her,
I didn't.
Artemis.
Oh,
You didn't see her. I mean,
No.
come on, Harkins. I know that you hate vampires, but like,
In every possible way.
but
I'm
still
sorry.
though.
No.
But
No.
if she wasn't a vampire,
No.
Yes, you would if she wasn't a vampire.
To be honest,
I would.
no.
Even if she was a vampire, which she was, and she mind controlled me. But listen, if we end up going to vampire fuckland, then vampire town, then
They're not very creative. They call it the Vampire Kingdoms.
that is.
They're literally called the Vampire Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Well, if we go, rest assured, I do dumb shit and dumb shit happens to me, but I don't tend to make the same mistake twice. So I think preparation is key. If we're going to go into a vampire land and start digging up some enemies, we just need to prep.
You're gonna ask my Iola to mind block you, aren't you?
You're not here.
I'm just saying this as an outside.
You can't tell me what to do, invisible woman.
Hey, GM, can I ask a quick
Get out of
question
here,
with
Iola.
regards to Wormwood?
Yes.
I have lore, DBs, and aliens. Have I ever heard of Wormwood?
You can roll that at a -15.
All right.
That's a big negative.
All right.
How do
When
I-
I said cheese, I really meant flesh. But
I'm not picking fight on the cheese thing.
Now it's -14.
yeah,
See, the whole world is that. Yes, Max.
but it's yellow and it's cheesy. I don't
It's
know
cheese and Triscuits.
Yes, cheese featured
Mm.
by It's a Gouda
There.
planet.
Oh my god.
Oh, my dice roller doesn't appear to be working, so never mind. I'm gonna reload
This is
the
why I
page.
mute my microphone, guys.
Do a /R.
No, that's what I did, and even that didn't work. I'm just gonna reconnect to roll 20. Apologies.
I'll just roll a
Okay.
D100 for you. What's your skill?
Thank you. It's like 60, I think.
Okay.
Right, so we'll drop it down to 45.
Yeah.
This is some
you
obscure.
You
made it.
made it.
You have heard of Wormwood.
Okay.
You know that it is a planet where there is a demon attempting to take it over the entirety of it. And then there's religious fighters fighting against the demon, and cities and monsters.
Okay.
And everything is made of gross flesh.
One demon?
Yeah, the one demon.
And it's
To
minions.
rule them all.
Oh,
The
my
dog.
The
God.
demon.
It is called the Unholy.
Holy shit, demons are bad. Bad.
Yeah, dog,
Damn.
they're not great.
Bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, I used
then
to
it
work
has-
for him.
Hordes
Mhm.
of minions.
Was he an asshole?
I mean, if you like power and glory and riches, no.
I do
So
like
what
those
changed?
things.
Slaughters. A lot of things changed.
Did you get tired of it?
It takes a certain sort of person to want to be able to continue to do that and work alongside demons. No matter your initial motivations, being faced with the truth of it, even after time and self-delusion, you know, you find another
I
way
will
out.
I will say, Jack, you said we couldn't get there from here, but it's only a rift away.
What? Wormwood?
Wormwood.
Well, if Harkins is ready to do that when the time comes, but for right now we gotta handle Hello's situation and some other shit. But why? Are you familiar with
Wormwood?
with Rift shit?
Oh, personally, no, not really entirely my area of expertise, but yeah, it's you don't hang out with Atlanteans this long and be related to this many of them without picking up a few things about dimensional travel.
You
Where I come
here?
from, it's fairly common.
Where are you from?
Kevin, do people have a concept of what South America is?
I do.
I would imagine, yeah.
Okay,
Harkins knows about Central America a little bit.
Okay. I don't know if there's like atlases still kicking around. People are like, this is the Western Hemisphere because it's rifts and it's after the apocalypse and it's weird and shit. Yeah, no, you ever heard of the Amazon rainforest?
Sure.
There are bats.
Never been there, but I've heard of it.
It's pretty.
What do you do?
I mean, you saw what I did to the tree, right? Remember that?
No, I mean, besides punching shit, what is your... I'm a mercenary. I do shit for money. I fight... Well, now I guess I fight bad things for money. But I used to kill people for money.
Wait, you fight bad
Harkins-
things? Yeah, you mentioned
Harkins kills vampires. And
you mentioned a
other
Tomorrow
shit.
Legion, as I recall.
Yeah, it's Castle Refuge.
So what's their whole deal?
They're good guys. They're like traveling the world, helping everybody or some shit. I don't know.
You're
Like
you're do-gooders. You guys run around righting wrongs and fixing the
well,
world, huh?
Don't say it too loud, but in a way.
I mean,
we get
look
jobs.
at the world around you. Of course, that's what we're doing. It'd be ridiculous to be the other thing. And if you stand on the sidelines, what are you doing? Nothing. You're part of the problem.
I'll drink to that. I like this Tomorrow Legion. We sound like good people.
I think they are. I never saw myself as a do-gooder guy, but they are good people. You know, I mean, I've done all kinds of shit after my initial job. I then was a bit of a, I guess, raider, I guess you would say, highwayman. So I'd steal shit from people. I wouldn't kill them if I could help it, but, you know, if they pulled a gun, I was pretty quick.
Sure.
And, me and my crew would take them out. You know, you're not helping anybody like that. Well, we'd kill bad things, but we'd kill good people too. We just did whatever. And then that went tits up. So then I became a racer for a while. I wasn't really doing anything good there. I was real good at it. But then I started,
I can tell by the bike.
Oh, that's not my bike. But yeah, it's my bike now.
Well, possession.
It was fast as hell. Damn right. And I didn't help anybody doing that either. I figured I'd try doing this shit. It's pretty good. Harkins, why did you join?
I guess if we're doing live stories for a while, I was just kind of puttering around. And then I pledged myself to the unholy and became a general amongst his hosts, responsible for the deaths of thousands before deciding that maybe that was possibly not the righteous path. Rededicated myself through fire and blood to the destruction of the unholy, and then things get fuzzy for a while. And then, all of a sudden, I'm a young boy in Colorado territory, and then a vampire hunter, and then back to Colorado territory, and then
the young boy shit. The young boy was made up.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, we're getting there.
See, he can't be taught.
So you were hunting vampires. How'd you go from hunting vampires to becoming Tomorrow Legion?
Well, it takes a certain toll on you, having to be awake mostly at night, not ever seeing the daylight because you have to hunt when they do, and sometimes you get bored and you want to go do something else.
I like it. That's a good reason. That's about as good a reason as any.
There are other reasons as well. You ran into one of them, but
This the aforementioned vampire he fell in love with?
No.
Ah.
A certain girl who returned a certain
another
shark
woman,
puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So this Tomorrow Legion of yours has a habit of rehabilitating former war criminals from the sound of it?
No, my rehabilitation happened long before that.
Ah, okay.
I mean, unless you're talking about Jack, he was also technically a war criminal.
Well, all right. Okay, so you didn't have
From what
to
I can count.
already. You're from a different world where no one gives a shit who you are, but I actually, all right. Try not to say that too loud because people might kill me. They've tried it before and it doesn't go well. But these people look super good at murder. In fact, it almost is like we're at a place where they train to do it.
That is correct.
You're perfectly safe here, believe me. As long as I'm sitting with you and you don't do anything too profoundly stupid, you'll be fine. They're good people here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a war criminal, I guess. I don't know if you would consider them. I mean, yeah, I did probably some fucked up shit. I did a lot of fucked up shit. In the time, it didn't feel like war crimes, though. I wasn't doing it for, like you said, Harkins, you were doing it for glory and power. I get it. I mean, you're human.
I was expressly evil on purpose.
For the glory and the power, right?
Of the unholy, yeah.
Yeah,
Long
I mean,
drink.
I don't know. You're talking. You're spouting evil, this, good, that.
Yeah.
I'm a guy who doesn't really see either. I see somebody who wanted power and money and did what he did.
Until you stared down a horde of demons, or led a horde of demons.
Never
that is
have.
when you know good and evil.
Give it time.
When you have felt the power of the great holy with pumping through your veins as you slaughter thousands of demons as they attack an enclave of civilization on the edge of nowhere, you will know the difference between good and evil.
Well,
if
here's
that
the new
day
beginnings,
ever
then.
comes, yeah, if that day ever comes, I look forward to it because I'd love to know the fucking difference. But yeah, I don't know. I did. I worked for the Skulls, and
No shit.
Whiskey.
did all kinds of shit. Yeah. And yeah, no, it's I guess it's good. It definitely feels different working with the Tomorrow Legion. Like when we saved those farmers, that felt pretty good, even though their animals were annoying as hell. And Jover had to like suck one of their ghosts back from the fucking ether or some shit. That was
Speaking of your
wild, but-
companions, so are they all war criminals too, or?
No, I'm not going to talk about my companions. You can talk to them if you want, because I still don't really know you. But you can talk to me all you want. If you want to kill me and Harkins, that's fine. But I'm not going to let you learn anything about them.
From my understanding, at least two of them
Don't
are. From my understanding.
Two of them. Wow,
I won't
quite the
say
crew.
that.
They're
I won't
not
say-
war criminals, Harkins.
I
They're
will not say which
soldiers.
two. I will let you find out on your own.
Oh,
Who
of
the
course not.
fuck? How does it? How's she not gonna know which two? They're not war criminals, though. I mean, if anything, if there was a right side, there was probably that side.
Was there a right side, Jack?
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Which side is slaughtering babies? That was my side. I like throwing grenades in houses. Bye. Who's in that house? Don't care. Whole place went up.
That explains a lot.
Was her side like my side? I would lock sights on an entire area, so a little block of a town, and here comes the airstrike. Like, you know what I mean? Was their side doing that? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in that war.
Dragons, right? Yeah.
Oh, well then, shit. I guess they were both shitheads, huh?
Yeah.
War doesn't tend to bring out the best in people.
Were you ever in war?
Not as such. Not like that. Not a grand battle between forces lined up along a hillside and we all charge at each other and it's very romantic. Nothing like that.
And that wasn't our war either.
No.
Mine was
Apologies,
mostly
Ed.
kicking in doors and killing families. It wasn't really glorious.
I can safely say that I've never pulled an innocent family from their home and gunned them down in the street then. I feel fairly confident on that one.
Oh, that's a plus on your side then.
There's a weird wind outside, and the door opens, and a scout.
Harkins! Excuse yourself.
The door opens with a loud creak, and he comes over and says to Pennant, "Sir, the fool on the hill is back." And Pennant says, "I'll have a look." And Pennant heads upstairs.
Who's the guy who just came in?
Yeah.
What's he look like?
He looks like one of the scouts. He's a human carrying a very long rifle, almost comically long, with a scope the size of like one of those high definition sports cameras.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
What's the Joker on the hill?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it. I may be drunk, but I'm still curious. What's it? What's going on? Ask him what's going on, Artemis. They're
Grant
like
goes,
you.
"Just
You're the
tell him."
person.
Is it anything we need to actually worry about? Because you know
You've
me.
heard of the Fool on the Hill. The Fool on the Hill is a wizard that occasionally shows up at the Okmulgee.
Just start yelling at the town. Hey,
The Okmulgee.
you guys suck.
The
Watch this.
burial mound? No, they're not the burial mounds. They're just the mounds. The nearby mystic nexuses,
Okay.
and doesn't really talk to anybody. He just sits like floating there. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just some old hermit. Maybe they mean
Like-
old Ben.
We don't know how he gets there because generally we try to
Sorry.
steer people away from the mounds because they're dangerous.
Okay.
He does this all the time. Don't worry about it. When I shoot the guy a look, he's just like, don't worry about it, right?
All right. Then I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Then I get up and I go to bed.
With that, you all crash out. Unless. Nope. Okay. So
Unless I get
there's, like, a
intercepted
window,
by
yeah.
somebody. Like I have a room here somewhere and I'm going towards it.
I've got
Uh,
the curtain slightly closed, but I'm like peeking out of it the whole night because I don't sleep. So just
gotcha.
like sitting on the windowsill.
All right. Throughout the night, there is a couple of squads that come and go of 3 to 4 guys. They seem like it's not abnormal though. Everything looks normal for a place this busy and this well trained. You see regular rotations, you see things, and then in the morning, everything is normal until at about 5:45. A trumpeter
Oh,
plays
God.
the morning bugle.
Where is he? How far is he? Is he within throwing distance of like a small baseball or something?
No, no, he's not.
You'd go to throw it, it would just fall at the back of your hands. Ah!
A bunch of
I threw it
newly-
so far.
a bunch of newer cadets come out that you didn't see last night because they're in the intensive training boot,
Yeah.
and they start running like
Wow.
half awake. You can tell they've each eaten maybe a quarter of a plate of food before they were forced to crawl through the mud in the obstacle course.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
Kevin, is there a skill for me to like make something, like craft something?
There's like 8.
Okay, so
Depends on what you
what I want to make is he's drunk, and when he's like, I'm gonna go to bed, he walks out of the bar, and I would imagine he goes and finds, if I can find any like little scrap metal or things like that. And I imagine these people probably scavenge and they probably do. Is Ramar with us?
Ramar is there, yeah.
I want
Just
to
stood around.
It's like
drunkenly
we have metal pieces in our truck too.
get Ramar and have him help me go find like little scrap pieces. And I want to make a drunkenly made shitty version of the Super Furby that me and Hello made. But it's made of trash, so it's not even like a Furby anymore. It's just made of garbage.
You know,
Is
like a
that
Furby.
possible? Like
Yep.
a Furby.
Pretty much.
So
So it's like a
jury rig.
like what?
So
You
janky.
have jury rig.
I don't think so. I have auto mechanics. I have vehicle armor. Hovered like that's nothing.
Yeah, it's cool. You probably don't.
robots.
You can attempt to, at a 50% penalty, use your armorer skill.
Okay. 50% penalty.
Hell yeah, roll them bones.
Okay, let me find my armor. Vehicle
Because
armor.
Ramar doesn't seem to be connecting with what you are thinking about.
I don't
Weird.
know how to do it with 50% penalty though.
Just roll it and subtract 50.
You
add
just
50.
didn't do it.
I literally it's a 60 is my skill and I rolled a 12. So
So you are
12
2 above.
plus 50 is
Just
2 above.
it almost looks like that thing you think it is.
but
you're
he's
drunk, so yeah.
like,
Yeah, we get your POV and it's perfect, and then we cut over to his POV and it's like, oh, honey,
holy
no.
shit, Ramar, look. It's
Yes.
fucking perfect. You
It's
think-
something.
Oh, Ramar,
Like
you're
the
the
teeth are like coming up this way and stuff.
No, it's actually just like a sticker.
Ramar, you are my favorite NPC, and I want to, as we walk away, just be like, no, this is scrap you can't take, and I put it in front of wherever Hello Iola and Joe
Insulted.
are in, and then I go to my room. In the middle of the, he takes scrap. That's what he
Walks
does.
away from you. He doesn't take scrap.
I love you, Ramar.
Good
No.
man, Ramar.
Yeah.
He'll
I'm
take his
drunk.
shit.
I'm drunk. He'll forgive me, maybe.
No, we won't.
No, he won't.
Don't you dare, Ramar.
I want it to
We'll
be
remember
known
this.
that that I had Jovra help me move the bed over to by Hello, and Iola is sleeping with either her fingers or her wing touching hello all night, so she's not alone.
I'll probably just like hold your hand, like just
Yeah.
like have
The
like
touches.
sitting like
Gotta have all
this
the
and just like
touches.
holding. Yeah.
Do you know that some people need touch to be comforted?
I can't
Yeah.
feel it, but
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You get
physically
the
have no pain receptors.
sensation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
As far as I
Zarsi-
know, it says I don't feel pain or anything, so I just assume that means I have no touch receptacles. Although I may start feeling it now. I don't know.
You have a sense that you are aware you are being touched,
Yeah.
so therefore you feel like you're being touched.
Like pressure sense.
Yeah, and
It's like one of
Zarsik
those
would
things
have
where you believe it long enough.
would have nuzzled and tried to comfort
Yeah.
as well.
So
Yeah.
literally, it's just Iola like passed out like this.
And I was like this. I was looking up the and I'm
Oh.
probably like leaning
Kevin-
up against
Kevin,
Zarsi.
is there a cuddling skill in Rifts, or is that the
no,
one
cuddling
skill
is a
that?
free action.
Yeah. I want you to know that cuddling is always a free action.
I would like you
Well.
to invent a new class all about cuddling.
The
cuddling
cuddlers?
mage.
It's
The
called the
cuddlers.
Here's where you
cuddler.
can auto cuddle.
So anyway, I do have some notes here.
It is
Alright.
morning.
It's,
Sorry,
is
it's
morning.
morning.
people call
yes.
it grappling. I call it extra cuddles.
Cuddling is a skill. Um,
Couple cuddles.
You all are
That's
all
good.
awakened, and you've been told that maybe you might want to hang around for a day, or you could start moving now, but you're going to have to dodge some Brontodons.
Now let's hang around.
On to
Um,
dodging.
And it did seem, yeah. So there's room set aside for you to repair your things.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Mhm.
You know, there's not much they super need from y'all. But Merlin says that with the amount he'll get for the corpse of the T-Rex, he'll take all of whatever you need out of that.
I need armor. Like really bad.
Pedant's gonna give you the jacket in the morning.
Oh.
It is perfectly sewn by hand and stitched. And it is incorporating those glittery panels that you still had.
Yeah, I can still do that.
Yeah. Yay.
Glitter panels.
It will provide 75. Wait, what was it? 80 MDC.
Less.
None too shabby.
Because
I
the
will-
hide from that thing was thick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thick.
What color is it? I need
It
to
is-
know.
It has been tanned a bit, so it's like a. I'd say that they put it fully at black,
Yes. Thank
unless you
God.
request something else.
Nope. I will have asked. Hello. Okay, so hello. How are you
Yeah.
feeling this morning?
I was gonna say if it's possible before they wake up, since I would have been up all night, if I could go out and grab them breakfast and come back in and wake them up. I want to
Yes.
get them breakfast in bed.
Yes.
Okay, so I open the door and that thing is right there.
Its arm falls off.
Kill me.
It doesn't actually move or do anything. None of the parts move.
Yep.
The
I'm
fur
just
on it
going-
is really just like
It's like a
scratch from someone
horrifying
shaving their head.
effigy.
Did you
Yeah.
even leave a note with it, or did
Yeah.
you just leave
No.
it?
He's shit faced. He was like, "This is good. This is what good people do."
So I'm going to
Put a
take
bunch of
it
trash.
and I'm going to have a small moment of, God, I wish I knew what this was. I'm going to put it on like the little nightstand table, like one of the little tables that are in there, and then I'm going to go out and get breakfast. So it is probably watching Iola and them as they're waking up, just so that
So like, you
Crazy
come back
homeless
in with
man, like
breakfast,
trash.
and Iola opens her eyes. She's like, "What the fuck is that?"
you're
like
like, I
right
just see
there.
everybody in the corner, like, and I'm just like, breakfast is.
No, that you're fine. That what's that?
I have no idea. It was sitting on the front door when I came.
Does it move?
Not that I could see.
Okay,
Here, I have brought in you provisions.
thank you.
And I give both to, I don't know if Jover is awake or not. At this
Of
point.
course.
Probably
Jova's
after
awake.
really yelling.
Jova's awake.
Iola's like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah, Jova's
I just
awake.
open the door and Jover has like her knife. It's like, what?
Zarsig puts her head up, looks around, and then tucks her head back under the blanket.
Yeah.
I always keep
Fair.
forgetting I have a fucking bird too. I gotta
Grabs some
remember that
bacon,
shit.
and
Yeah.
then goes back under the wing.
I just.
How are you feeling today?
Not so feel like I'm going to cry.
That's good. Do you cry?
In my head right now.
That's pretty much all crying really is anyway. So yeah, that makes sense.
I believe this body is fully incapable of crying.
Ella's just gonna hug Hello again. She can't help it. Are you still in goo form, or did you go back
No.
in your TV body?
I went TV body to go downstairs
Yeah,
and come up.
that's
So it's like bathrobe.
So I think we're supposed to stick around here for a day. Do you wanna go check things out? We can meet Jover's new friend. Didn't get really a chance to do that.
Yes, we do need to get to know Artemis more. I just haven't seen someone
Yeah.
even. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to put my family drama aside and let us walk around.
Are you
and
okay?
Me?
Yeah. Did you tell us what was going on last night?
No, because it would have
Like,
all
was
been
there a
about,
full like blurb drop?
it would have Jovra would have been all about what Hello needed.
Okay, so now this
And then
moment,
all-
Iola looks
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Jovra
yeah.
and is like, did I miss something? What's going on?
I'm gonna come out of my shell and sit down on the bed and just put my hands on her hands.
Oh.
What?
Crying again.
So
Crying.
you know I sent Mother another message.
Oh,
Father taught me to not go into battle distracted, and
right.
I'd finally gotten my thoughts together, and I thought she should know that Father had died. I know there wasn't any sort of big epic love, but I know she would want to know.
Yeah.
And then I said some other things, which I thought were perfectly fine, as though, if she had met someone new, I was fine with that. If she had more children, I was fine with that. And she sent back a note that says so much like your father. ...
That's it?
Yes.
Why is your mom such a fucking bitch?
From what I understand, I would be proud to be like your father.
True. But your mom's also a bitch.
What is the definition of this word?
It's a person who sucks a lot. Like, not in like a vacuum cleaner, but it's a person who just we really don't like because they're dumb and stupid and mean.
For giving someone a compliment, I am confused.
No, it's not a compliment. It's something mean to say about someone. Not nice. An uncompliment.
Is it
My
like
mother.
that word Jack uses? Is she a dick?
Yes, same thing.
I think I am understanding now. My
No.
apologies. Continue.
And meeting Artemis, while at first I was happy, but then it's brought back. So when it comes to my Amazonian grandmother, you have to understand my father sent a message that he had a child. And messages, when they have to go from dimension to dimension to dimension, sometimes take a while.
Mm-hmm.
So she had gotten the message about not quite even 2 years before I arrived. So she thought her grandchild was a baby. Then I show up. I then have to prove my identity, which took 4 months because she thought she had a baby. And then when we met, my news was to tell her her son was dead. And she was obviously upset, and she has taken it out on me. She doesn't think he's dead. which he is dead. She doesn't think she's still processing. I believe that is what the phrase is.
I think I'm glad I don't have family.
They have their purpose.
Well, you're my family. But other than that,
Yes.
like, I get to pick it. I don't have to deal
Yeah.
with family that, like, are jerks and make you spend 4 months proving yourself. That's gross.
Well,
That is unreasonable.
she did think I was supposed to be a baby.
Yeah, but that's because she's dumb. That's not your fault.
She's just taken it hard, but it's still been a while. Anyway,
Well, I think you should make friends with someone who is part like you, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
She's an Amazon, so that's cool. And maybe she won't be a dick bitch. I like that. What do you think? Hello, dick bitch.
Big bitch. Has a ring to it,
Yeah, I like
I
it.
guess.
Let's do it.
yes, not all Amazonian women are like my grandmother, so
Dick bitch.
Well, I hope not. That'd be terrible.
that would be terrible. They are not.
I mean, she's old, right?
Yes, and yes.
Dick
Um,
bitch.
Yeah. Are you just gonna go around saying dick bitch?
What do you think?
We have taught hello a new word.
I was just trying to make everybody feel better. That's all she wants. God.
And
And
yet,
she has. And she has. And she-
So, shall we go see what everyone's
yes.
doing? Probably
Our
should.
dick bitch is only people we do not like.
Yes.
I know
No.
Jack was at the bar.
Oh, last night.
Yes. 5 credits says he's passed out by his bike.
cut to.
What do I roll?
Oh, you are. I mean,
Okay.
You are.
I mean, I'm
cut
not
to.
taking that bet. I'm not taking that bet ever.
Then you just cut back.
In your
I'm
sleeping bag.
going to take Furby question mark with me.
Trash bee.
Trash. But I appreciate it. I don't know what it is. It's just it just is. So I am in my TV form with my giant arms holding out this thing in front of me.
Can you please just don't point that at me? It's really creepy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Iola just bolts down the stairs. She's been stuck in a room all night. She's like,
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just
Sorry,
going to look for Harkins.
Parsing. No, I definitely ship that. That's absolutely.
Why not? We've got a robot and a cyborg man.
Just give him like
Yeah.
wings and the ability to like breath weapon.
That'd be cool.
Make you even more
take a breath
powerful.
weapon. Yeah, I'll
I
take
know,
that.
right?
He doesn't need a breath. He's a one-man murder
it would do
machine.
so much less than his guns.
Sorry,
It's like he only uses a
yeah.
breath weapon to like heat his tea. melt the occasional face, but like I
You
got
might
my
already have a
guns.
breath weapon. Have you smelled that mask?
But yeah, Hello's gonna
Hey.
come out behind and just look for Throck or Jack.
I think Jover was doing something right, or
Yeah, we're together. Zarsik, I'm sure, is
Better
flying
things to
around,
do.
spreading her
Doing Zarsig
wings.
things.
Yes.
Doing what
Yeah.
Zarsik
Iola
do.
just jumps down in the middle of wherever everybody is. What did I miss?
Yeah.
Anything cool? I don't know who's around.
Down there in the morning is Pennant. No.
Oh,
No.
well, that's disappointing.
Finished
But good, I
your
didn't
jacket.
miss anything. Huh?
Did we meet a man of fewer words?
Here's your jacket. I did a good job on this. My sewing has improved.
This is fucking badass.
Thank
Thanks.
you. My husband helped with the design.
It is.
He has more of an
Choice.
eye. I have better stitching.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy a new jacket.
not making another.
I
Do
know.
you know where this came from?
Ugh.
Right?
I found it outside my door. It has a
Valor
resemblance
wastes?
of.
I don't know.
It
was
resembles something that I know, but I don't know.
I believe it was supposed to be an offering from your friend. He got really drunk last night. Hi.
Oh, like a cat
Oh,
does.
Jack. I will check on him.
Like a
I-
cat does. Here is a dead mouse. Good night.
I can neither
You are
confirm nor
welcome.
deny whether or not he went to the swamp to conquer it. Believe me, but
Where's
I
his
saw
bike?
him with it
Sell.
last night.
Where's his bike?
Up by the garage. So.
No, he's probably by his
assume-
bike. Hello.
I assume he was over poisoned. I will check on him.
Over poison.
Pennant,
And I'm
What
gonna
I
go
need-
check on Jack.
What was that, Harkins?
Pennant, where would I need to go to get my armor repaired?
All right, we've got some amateur smiths being taught some things today over by the forge.
They should be fine.
Talk to Willie. He'll get it. He'll get it sorted, and if they mess it up, he'll fix it.
All right, thank you. I head over
Let
and
it-
do that.
What is Artemis
They
doing?
don't. It doesn't cost you anything. They just repair it. They do a fine job. One of them leaves a couple of burn marks in it, and Willie gives the guy just a screaming, just like, if you were in the field and this was blah 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 blah, this could give away your whole position, and then you'd have
Poor guy.
Samus rockets raining down on you.
I love this guy.
This guy's fun.
Yeah,
You
Willie,
just
G.I.
killed your
Joe.
whole platoon, son.
yeah, Willie is the armory master there, and he is a cranky old man.
Everyone you know is dead. Your children are dead. Your grandchildren are dead. Everyone
Because
is
you
dead.
couldn't polish out a dent.
I bet you want to live in a van down by the river.
That went a different
Willie
direction
is
than I was
Willie is
expecting.
a big barrel of a human, but yeah.
Um,
Awesome.
what is Artemis doing?
Well, she was lapse of this place before. I figured just wherever you guys came out, I just happened to be running by at the time, so she doesn't have her cloak on or anything. She's just got like a towel over her shoulders, as she was doing early morning exercise.
How fast does she run?
A moment.
I'm just curious.
I believe that's one of the things I can look up.
What is your speed stat? Is it higher
my s-
or lower than my speed stat?
It is 28.
It is twice my speed stat.
I believe I run 19 miles an hour.
Gotta
Okay,
go
good. I can keep up with
fast.
you if I'm flying.
But Artemis also has supernatural endurance.
Yeah.
But I just want to fly next to her.
For
Well,
a bit.
so here's the thing. You guys were all talking, so I figured I was running by, and I like stopped and did the jog in place thing and said,
Oh.
"Yeah, your friend put the weird crap by your door." Oh. But I can stop and talk. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't
Did you-
want to be rude.
No, it's fine. Believe me, I've still got like 120 laps of this place to go, so like don't even sweat it. It's no big deal. You're Iola, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Your friends are quite the characters.
Yeah. Did you spend the night with Jack and Harkins last night? Like, not
Spend the night?
no,
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 absolutely
no,
not.
like-
They are in no
Drink.
way, shape,
Sorry.
or form my.
Zing.
No.
no,
No.
same. Drink with Jack or Harkins last
Oh, that yes.
Sorry.
No, I kept them out of trouble. Yeah, it was fine.
What did Jack say to you?
How long you got?
Well, we're stuck here a day, right, Jovra?
Yes.
I relay most of the contents of the conversation, but yeah, apparently he used to work for the coalition, so interesting company.
Mhm.
He liked to throw grenades on babies or something. But now he's doing a lot of good work. Works as a mercenary for the Tomorrow Legion, I believe you said it was called. Yeah. And then your friend Harkins told me about how he used to be a demon on
Demon
Wormwood.
Lord guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Technically, I was never a demon.
I know. It's just funny.
General for a warlord who worked for the demons.
Yes.
The warlord wasn't even a demon.
I don't care. I think it's funny as hell to call him a demon lord. I don't care.
I imagine Harkins just walked behind them and said that and just kept walking.
Yeah.
Technically, I was never a demon. Like, he has other shit to do, and he's just like incorrect.
Not a demon.
Just all his he's got his hands like full of his armor. We don't even see his face. It's just over the armor. Like, not a demon, technically.
Yeah.
Technically,
It's just this like floating cowboy hat. Yeah.
Semantics, showmantics.
Such a fan art piece right there. Not a demon.
So anyway, yeah, they seem lovely. It's
They grow on you.
God, I hope so.
Anyway,
Or this is going to be.
Do you need to finish exercising? Joe,
No,
or-
it's fine. Whatever. It's
Do you want to eat with us? Breakfast?
sure. Yeah, eating's good. Actually, I haven't eaten yet, so it's been a couple hours. May as well get some food in.
There are a lot of eggs, like a lot of eggs.
I love eggs.
As though
Fantastic.
there are dinosaur eggs that are enormous that they just crack and scramble
Yes.
the entire thing.
What kind of bread do they have?
It's very whole wheat.
Yes. Perfect.
Everything here is more crunchier than
When-
processed.
When we get to like the mess or whatever, I just
Hand churned butter, but yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Yes.
I just make a beeline for wherever the cooking equipment is, and just kind of shout back over my shoulder, "How do you like your eggs?"
Good.
Cooked.
Good description.
Okay, great. Everybody's real specific around here.
I'm sorry. I
Not
like if scrambled. If
clucking.
you scrambled. That's great. If you can scramble them. Yeah.
Scramble?
Do you have cheese?
Do we have cheese? I'm sure we have cheese.
We do have cheese. Not a lot, but
Just a tiny bit of cheese.
enough for
A little bit of cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Yellow, I presume, not white.
Please.
Why? No,
Okay.
we don't have yellow cheese.
Oh, I don't.
Okay,
Well,
so
there's
white.
no yellow milk.
Why would
Kevin, I don't know how the
cheese
fuck
be
cheese
yellow?
is made. I just know there's two kinds of cheese.
Well, it's okay.
The same.
I've never
Well, they
seen
don't have
yellow
American
cheese.
cheese because it's processed.
Why not? We're in America.
And then cheddar cheese, they dye yellow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
What?
cook their fucking breakfast, all right?
Wait, you didn't know that, Jack?
Why do they
Yes.
dye cheddar?
Huh.
No, Evan doesn't know that.
Come visit me,
Yeah.
and I will take you to the Tillamook Cheese Factory on
I don't
tour.
want to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Yeah,
what poison my
All
cheese.
cheese starts white.
White.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like milk
If
is
it's-
white.
Oh.
What about Gouda cheese? The
I was
best cheese.
Mhm.
Gouda cheese is white. It's a white
Yes.
It's a white
Yeah.
cheese.
The
Why is it
only
yellow?
kind of cheese
Why
that
is
has
it
a
It's not
different
yellow.
color.
It's kind of a green. Gouda is kind of
Yeah.
a creamy white color.
Mhm.
It's got the brown rind on the outside.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
no.
mold.
That's
well,
different.
not on
What?
Gouda.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not.
No, the only cheese that's not dyed, that's a different color, is like the one that's technically mold, like blue cheese. That's like
yeah, your
mold pieces
fungal
in it.
cheeses,
I
Yeah.
love blue
which are
cheese,
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Other than
I'm
that,
sorry.
it's all white.
Blood
I'm sorry
ferment.
to
you-
derail us, Kevin. I
Okay.
apologize, but you just woke
Rocked
me.
your world.
You've shook
Except-
me.
Except from the blue milk giving cows on Dantooine. Now they give you blue
Yes.
cheese.
There is no
Anyway.
blue milk here. There's no yellow milk cows in this area.
What
There
is Dantooine? Some
and
kind
the
of
vanilla
chemical?
cows.
Yes.
No, it's a Star Wars planet.
Yeah.
Oh. That
God damn
makes
it!
more sense. That makes more sense. Makes more
Did you
Anyway.
just get that, Fox?
No, but I'm just like, how? No, never mind. Doesn't
Oh.
matter. I cooked some fucking
Anyway.
eggs. I rolled some dice.
She's
I
upset
rolled
Anyway.
as a
because that was a
result.
wasted opportunity to
Artemis
ruin
makes
my
us
life.
a wonderful breakfast.
No, an
because she
amazing
got
breakfast. A 9.
What's your
A
cooking
9.
roll? Let me look at this.
a 9
My cooking
out
roll
of
is a 60. I got a 9 under 60.
All
I
right, you make
fucking
it.
love Ritz.
So,
What's your
it's-
cooking
it's
roll?
It is
Oh my
healthy,
God.
nutritious, and
Yes. I
Can we
vanished
keep
behind
you-
the thing. We just cook. It's like here, and like whatever, like food. Because like I just realized, didn't your friend brought you food? Whatever.
Our
Push it
friend
out of the way.
literally brought us a tray, very sweet of her, of juice boxes, goldfish, and some gourd,
Oh, that's
which is very sweet of her, and I love her. Right?
yeah. No.
Yes.
Do I love her?
He
No,
might
say,
eat-
right? That's what you
she's-
brought us, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
went downstairs to get food. So if they had like, I don't know the difference between good food and bad food because I don't eat either. So it could have been like the staler portions of the bread, not knowing that that's not how bread is supposed to be. Like,
just
I could
flies
be-
buzzing around it.
or like, you know, like the boiled eggs that have been sitting out there for a little while.
Well, I
Like,
come back and I just
Yeah.
sort of slide that tray out of the way. It's here, and on the plate is your eggs, just whipped to perfection, and then some kind of like dino bacon sitting next to it. Here, let's give that a try. See if that doesn't. They say not knowing how to cook is like not knowing how to fuck.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
That
So-
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't think those two things are very close, but I
'Cause I-
like that.
Never mind. And Iola just tucks into her food like,
Yeah. It is perplexing. And Jovra just eats,
Yeah.
trying to figure out, is that an old Amazonian saying that I'm just not familiar with?
And I go, no, they're learned skills, people.
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm really good at
That's
one
a
of
good
them,
point.
not
Yeah.
the other.
Nope.
No.
So-
Fucking say it! Just fucking say it!
Nope.
One of these things is not like the other.
So Artemis just leans forward.
Artemis, what?
Nope.
So what took you exactly out of home? I know we talked a little bit yesterday, but
How long has it been since you've been to Manoa?
it has been at least 5 years.
Huh. Haven't been gone that long then. Almost as long as I have, really. I kind of look over at Iola. Do you know much about Atlantis?
I don't think so. Whatever Jover's told me, that's about it.
Familiar at all with the Splugorth?
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck faces, and I hate them. Or as we taught Hello this morning, they're dick bitches.
Huh. I'd say to Jover, like in Atlantean, there's a lot about this language I still have to learn.
Same here.
So then you're aware that they currently occupy the ancestral lands of the Atlantean people.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just noticed that.
Chat. The chat is a whole thing. Yeah.
God damn it. Come in.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Well, as powerful and almighty and all-knowing as the Atlanteans are, no offense, Jovra, they tend to be slow to act. And the longer we wait and let Atlantis fester with the off-worlders' influence, the worse the situation here on the planet gets. I represent a group of people who are a little more eager to resolve this issue.
We met a couple of them when we were in Atlanta.
Oh, that
Well,
no,
a couple who are on the same mindset as you, probably not
no,
in your
I-
group.
I've met
but-
him. He's an ass.
Yes.
We didn't exactly see eye to eye.
Yeah.
It was a brief and loud affair.
I've noticed that they
No, I
are
don't work with
getting.
him.
I've noticed that the Spurglorth are getting bolder or becoming active on this continent. We have fought them.
Yeah.
S- Has your group started to send emissaries to the other clans?
We're here looking, or I, excuse me, am here looking for a more direct solution. You're probably aware, Jovra, but Iola, between where I come from, down south, there's a large body of water between us and Atlantis. Problem is, there's this massive magical maelstrom, I guess you could call it, between where we are and Atlantis, called the Bermuda Triangle. All kinds of nasty rift storms, things popping in and out of existence, tidal waves as big as continents blowing you over. It's nasty. It's completely unreasonable to try and cross that barrier by sea. So we're looking for another route, a way around, an overland pass if there is one. The maps have changed significantly since the coming of the rifts, and well, somebody had to go fill those maps in. That's part of what my team was sent out here to do.
Is the rest of the Amazonians on board with this, or is this just?
I represent a faction within the Minoan military.
Where's your team?
That's a good question.
You don't know? Or
Thought I did, but no. I got separated from them.
oh.
They're still out there somewhere, I'm sure.
Are any of your teams from Clan Skellion, which is the Atlantean clan that's there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our medic. He was, but we were. I should specify we weren't all Amazons, of course. There were 2 Atlanteans with us, a handful of other Amazonians, and oh shit, Kevin, what's the name of the headless guys?
Oh god, the monster men. They're so weird looking.
They've got They've got a super weird name, but we had one of them. Headless fellas, you know.
Their
I
eyes
can't-
are like right here. Yeah.
Uh-huh. They're real creepy and weird looking, but
Yeah, I love them.
Can you describe that to me? And Iola wants to draw the description.
Next
Like
character.
so bad.
Sure, imagine a man. Take his head off. Put big old eyes right here.
Truth.
They don't wear a lot of clothes. Friendly though. You'd like
This
him.
looks like a normal dude.
Well, no, his face is down here and
No,
quite large.
okay, besides that though.
UI Pen Omas.
Yeah,
UI
UI Panomas. Can I
Fascinating.
use...
Duh, guys, just the Iwapenomas.
Hang on a second, actually.
Like, what's up?
Mind if I look at your brain for a second? I can just show you.
Sure.
I'm just gonna send her a telepathic image of this thing.
Just so nonchalant. Can I look at your brain? Yeah, sure. Brain.
At least she asked.
Riffs.
It's true.
I'm not just gonna read some or telepathically send something into somebody's brain without their asking.
Oh, that
That's
thing's
weird.
fucking awesome. And then she just starts drawing a storm.
Oh,
One word for it. Page
But
Iola weird. She can't help it. She weird.
Yeah.
but enough about me. I mean, I'm sure I've heard about this. This what was it? Tomorrow Legion that you. Apparently, it rehabilitates war criminals and sends them off on missions in the swamps to hunt
No.
down.
That's a very accurate description.
Ah.
To hunt down. What are you hunting down exactly? I
Deborah, I
can
think
tell
you
from
should
meeting your
take
friends.
this.
I can tell from meeting your friends why Merlin is handing me off. But
I love Merlin.
Merlin is amazing.
he's a good man.
And really cool.
I owe him a large debt.
And a giant badass.
Oh, these are all true.
Mm-hmm.
So for
To Merlin.
yes, there was a war between the Coalition and Tolkien, and Iola and I fought on the side of Tolkien. And at first, it was very much the defense of a land, not being taken over by people,
Ah,
not the random killing of non-human individuals and such. But
sure.
instead of protecting everyone and getting everyone to possibly a new place where everyone would have been just as fine and everything, they decided to escalate. And it got to the point where they were just as bad. They just wanted the power for power. And I started to realize that, and it really came clear. Someone recognized the gun that is of our people And they actually tried to get me to actually want to recruit our people into this war. And
Good luck with that.
I left. It was, it's difficult. We're from a warrior society. And when you pledge yourself as a soldier for a cause, I know Iola left before me. I should have left when we got separated duties, and then I know she left. I should have. Anyway, we found each other again.
I'd say it certainly worked out. You're both here.
But we're guilty. War is. Yeah.
It is. But assuming nobody here has been lying to me constantly, which, hey, that Jack fellow seems a trustworthy sort.
Mhm.
It sounds to me like you're trying to make an effort to turn things around, and who you were then is not who you are now.
Thank you.
And besides, if you do a war crime on me, I'll just crush your head like a grape because I'm quite fantastically strong. So hey, it's a joke. Wow, that is a joke. You people from up north are very uptight.
But I'm fully aware that you could crush my head.
If you
I'm
could catch me.
I am impressed by this. And Iola is quite quick.
I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow and just kind of look at Iola. And what makes you think you can outrun me?
Oh, I won't run.
I see. Okay.
Fight.
I don't know how this suddenly became a dick measuring contest, which I feel like between the two of us is not going to get us very far. But
Fuck no, I don't. No.
But
No. Sorry, Harkins. No.
What did I do?
No, I'm just saying sorry.
What?
What the fuck? I'm just sitting here eating my eggs. I don't even know what the fuck's going
He
on.
looks up
Hey,
with
Harkins.
eggs on the fork, just
As far as Iola knows,
And
you're
then,
like
what the
plop
you're the only
fuck?
person with a dick at this table. So
Well,
like
yeah.
she's like, sorry.
What are you talking
Sitting here
about?
minding my own damn business.
Hey,
Someone
Harkins.
walked out a while ago.
What did I do?
Ow.
You Northerners are weird.
Ow.
You started this whole thing with telling you could crush people's heads with grapes.
The joke was funnier in the original Atlantean. What do you want from me?
What does it mean in the original Atlantean?
I mean,
That's the
shut up,
question.
Sean.
It just
That's what it
rhymes.
means.
Yeah.
It rhymes
Yeah.
and alliterates better.
There you go. Yeah, it's a lot catchier.
Can you crush a watermelon between your thighs though? That's the most important question I have for you.
Why is that what you're looking for in a woman?
No.
It's a weird thing to ask.
I mean, I kind of am.
I'm not looking. Thanks though.
Sorry, cowboy, not my type.
She's got a girlfriend. Just
I
saying.
do.
Oh, no kidding. Tell me about her.
Or wait, you have two girlfriends, don't you?
I have
Two
one.
girlfriends. Wow.
I do not have. Oh my
You're
god,
very
Harkins,
popular.
fucking stop.
No, tell me about your two
I
girlfriends.
don't
Do they
think
know each
Hopkins
other?
was there for that. I think that's when he was.
He was
Is it like a-
gone. No, he's
The
heard about
triad
it.
thing.
No, I have one girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I have one girlfriend and one girl that I made intensely uncomfortable because I don't know how to talk to people, and I tried to
That
let her down easy.
I believe.
Well, girls. I don't know how to talk to girls, and I let her down easy, and it
I still
didn't.
believe it.
Had a whole girls' night last night. You talked very well.
No, it's more
Why not
like
a girl?
okay. So
okay,
like,
I'm not
you
there, never
understand that
mind.
when you like people, kind of, and you don't want to hurt them, but then you fall in love with someone, and then you have to. It was a mess. I'm bad at this shit.
Jover, this is quite an answer I've gotten to a very simple question, I feel.
Yes.
Iola feels bad, I think.
Yes.
I always feels dumb. I think.
It was a complex social interaction. It ended well. It could have been worse. It ended as well as it could
She
have.
brought me a bouquet of eclipse, and then I felt bad. What the fuck do you want me to do about it?
That's a pretty romantic gesture.
That's
Frankly,
I know. I was, but also like I had just
Is it though?
fallen in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Do you
Alright.
not have any use for Eclipse?
I do, but I don't consider it a romantic gesture to be gifted
You're
a
not very.
basket of Eclipse.
Well, yes.
It
but,
wasn't
like,
a basket.
clearly-
It was a bouquet. Number
All
one.
right.
See, so
Well.
there you go. It was in flower form, essentially.
That makes all the
Very
difference in the world.
It really
Eclipse are
does.
expensive.
The presentation counts for a lot here.
I don't.
But also, more to the point, I
Yeah.
think it's very romantic to tell someone, like, hey, I can see clearly that you have a number of enemies who want to, well, kill you. I would like to help you defend yourself. I think it's an incredibly romantic gesture, and I would be very flattered. Your friend sounds like a very nice woman.
I will introduce you to her then.
I'm good.
Oh, do you
So
have?
anyway,
someone?
about your actual
No,
girlfriend.
no, wait. Do you have someone?
That's a
That-
long story.
That means yes, right there.
Ooh, one or two.
Excuse you.
Well,
I never-
you're the one who just asked me if I had to, so like.
And yet you dodged my question. I see what you're doing here. You're spinning
Okay,
the table
I have.
around.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I feel
If
like
I tell you, if I share mine, will you share yours?
I don't believe I'm at liberty to discuss this.
bullshit.
Complete bullshit.
What?
I just turned to Jovra in Atlantean and said, your friends are extremely rude.
No, we're not.
We're assholes.
This is how they I said this is how they interact with each other. We are friends, and we have a certain way of they.
No.
Mhm.
I have to understand. I too sometimes am perplexed by what they say, but they mean
Anyway.
That Jack guy made sense. He just seems to want to kill things. I understand
Anyway, my girlfriend and Arlo will just start talking. Anyway, my girlfriend Cassidy is really fucking badass. She makes things like this, and she literally just pulls out the gun.
that.
Yeah,
That's no wizardry.
yeah,
Impressive stuff.
and this.
It is a good hat, by the way.
Oops, sorry, kick the cat.
Kitty.
Kick a cat.
They're attacking me because it's dinner time.
Well, you seem like a very lucky lady.
Damn, thank you.
The breakfast is over and things calm down.
I'm
Uh,
gonna get it.
when Merlin comes in and says, "Hey, y'all, do you all need to like gather up all of you and like talk about what you're doing?"
Oh, probably.
yes.
Hmm. I gotta
Well-
know where I'm taking you, folks.
I don't know.
So-
Do I walk over to your breakfast table and tell you how to handle your business?
Yeah. Fuck
Would
you,
you-
Merlin. I'm not even
Sorry.
there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, and you're fine. I just
You
wanted to give
have
you a little
because
lip.
it's okay. So if I could just show y'all over, there's something I need y'all to see over here.
Adam and I
and
are
it-
not
Of
there,
course,
so-
Merlin.
Of
Walks you all
course.
over to a big warehouse where Jack already is, and says, rounds up hello as well.
I had gone straight over to him, so to ask him about the thing he left for me.
All right. So, do you think that will take less than 5 minutes? No. All right. We'll
Probably
get to
not.
that.
Probably not.
Because we
Let's
gotta go on a
ahead
break.
Oh,
and
yeah,
take a
yeah.
break. So we will take a break and we'll come back in about 5 to 10 minutes,
Okay.
and we'll pick up there.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much to our Gold Circle VIP, very important patrons on the Patreon. That would be Michelle, who may or may not be appearing in this game this evening. Jago, Capjack, and Nerdy Teddy. You are all amazing human beings who allow this place to continue, as do all of our patrons. So thank you so much, and we will see you after this break.
Okay, bye.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the party. The party has been talking over breakfast and then over drinks and then just talking to each other, relating to each other as people.
Humans
Barely,
doing what
sort
humans do.
Humans doing human.
Staying on a rabbit
Not a
trail,
human.
not going along the plot we're supposed to go.
Oh no,
Sentience doing what sentience do.
Thank you.
I
that's
told you
better.
to sit and talk for a day.
True.
Speaking of which, when we left, Hello was just
Yes.
finding Jack, and after discovering a pile of rubble and metal with some googly eyes glued to it.
And like a sticker face.
It was a
like a Google that sticker, like one of the stickers that had the eyes.
It was a Furby, but that's okay if you
It
want
was
to
not
call it a pile
entirely
of rubble.
unlike a Furby.
We'll see what we'll
It was
see now that
pretty
you're
far from a
sober. What you
Furby.
think it looks? Yeah. Now that you're sober, we'll see if you agree that that looks like a Furby. So she's just gonna come up and. Jack, are you here? I found this, and I was told it was yours, and I drop it on your chest.
No.
Did you forget it?
What the fuck is this?
I was hoping that you could tell me.
Looks like a bunch of shit sloppily welded together. Oh, I did use the welding torch, and I want to hold up my arm, and there's just like, I don't know, a license plate welded to my. Fuck. I guess I thought that was funny. It says butts. Ah, man. Well, I'm gonna have to get that off at some point. You laughing?
it.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want
Was-
to throw this fucking thing in the ground.
Oh,
So, how are you feeling?
confused, but not bad.
Yeah. Well, you look good. You know, you sound good. You think you're up for hitting the road?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still up for looking more into, you know, you and your past and all
I
that
think
shit?
so.
Okay. All right. If you want to keep doing it, I think everybody's standing behind you. They'll help you.
I appreciate all of the help that you guys have been doing for me.
Yeah, well, you know, we're a team.
She's gonna look just past you at your bike that is probably like partially taken apart, like to be put all the pieces back on.
Oh no, I did that drunk too.
You're
So the
really
pieces
But
are
it's
not
probably
back on.
bad.
The what?
The pieces that came off, but nothing was put back on because
Yeah.
that's much harder.
Yeah, but it
You
was probably
passed the
taken
fuck
off
out.
well. Like I don't think I hurt my bike because he's probably done this. And he could probably do it with his eyes closed. But he like disassembled shit he probably didn't need to disassemble. Ah, fuck. You want to help me?
I'd be happy to.
All right. Kevin, did I find any salvageable weaponry from the other guy's bike?
I forgot what kind of bike I gave him.
He
There
had
was
the
a
quad razor blades.
there was a laser blades. I think he also had a very similar to yours rotating
Gatling
laser gun.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have two of those? And can they fire at the same time, Kevin?
The thing is,
Can
that
they
would
fire at the
require
same time,
a
Kevin?
large deal of engineering and would drop your speed by about 20% because it's such a large gun and you'd have to build a rig to hold it. Putting another one of those guns on actually wouldn't be that bad. It'd only be like
It would only be worth it to me if I could fire it in the same action, because
Linked
otherwise I
fire.
could just fire my gun twice. Yeah, like because then I could do essentially if I were to add that on there, the hoverbike triple laser, it would be another 6d6 damage, so it'd be 12d6 every time I fired at something, and that's the only reason that I would do it. But if I can't do it that way, then there's
All right. I'm gonna say
I just pull out my pistols and go, what about 12d6 damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do it, but for you there will be a cost of power and speed. You would lose 5% off your normal speed, and if you fired them both in the same action, your speed would drop by 10% more.
So you're gonna have 30% loss in speed while I'm firing my lasers. Firing my lasers.
Yes.
Okay, then next question. When it comes to other weaponry, was there anything else that I could do that's different, that's alternate to a laser?
I mean, I can upgrade some stats, but
I don't know what you guys have. They don't have a ton of weapons to sell you. Let's see.
Like I'm thinking I have a gun on the front. Is there something that I can have on the back?
What about the other bike, like the four
That's what I'm
bike that
talking
you
about,
did?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, is there
a way I
does
can
he
like
have weaponry?
can I like shoot fire from the sides of my bike and like light people in like an area effect damage and like light people on fire? That'd be cool, like napalm.
They don't have the gear to do that here. Here,
Okay.
there's enough to like repair.
Okay.
That would require a place with more engineering.
All right, then I'll just repair it.
Unfortunately, they can't do that here.
That's
Trying to
fine.
think of a... Yeah, next time, remember that though, and next time you are in town, a town with
parts,
more supplies.
Okay.
But yeah, I know. I would, if we were talking about that, then we would put a place for something like that, so that it's not just like covered up. It can have like
You can put in basically the mounts for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to start planning for flamethrower side jets, so that if I drive past things, it's still.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
And I'm thinking, since you do have Hello, and Hello is technically a mechanical engineer.
This is
a
what I
weapons
do.
engineer.
And you're actually letting me touch your bike, so this is I'm just going to town.
Okay. There's a All right, it would still reduce your speed by 10%, but it would only do it
Okay.
by a total of 10%.
What would?
When you dual fired, if Hello succeeds on a number of checks.
Okay.
With the Gatling lasers?
Yes.
Oh man.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do
Break
it.
that
Let's take a
bike.
chance.
Break that bike. Break that bike.
All
Is there
right,
any
what
way
am I
that I can
rolling?
assist? Because I'm a good
What skills
mechanic,
do you
too.
think apply?
I have auto hover mechanics.
I have robots and power armor. Could be a
This
thing
isn't-
that is.
Some of it applies.
I have palming and streetwise.
I've got
I
baffling.
dance. I can dance, guys.
I
How
have
about
backflip like a
recognize
motherfucker.
Master Vampire?
Electrical engineer.
Let's
I have
see.
jerry rig.
Work parallel bars and rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. No way I don't have that.
All right, so
I
give me a
can-
mechanical engineer.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Something else.
I climb ropes real good.
I walk a tightrope or high wire. I have
This
that.
is gonna take 3 checks.
There it is.
You have acrobatics and gymnastics?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You're cheesy.
And boxing.
1,
You should see.
2, 3.
All right,
They give you a lot of skills in a very narrow range.
you've got the mount set up.
Amazons are
But
weird.
you don't think you've got the correct materials for the resistance that would require the feedback and the electrical drain to not be as bad. So go ahead and roll me a weapon system to get it mounted, but it's still not like if you try to fire both at once, it will drop your speed to 30%. All right, you didn't get it on there, the two of you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's been a long time since these skills have been relevant, and it was from a different angle to a different life and a different person.
It's fine.
But You have the mounting for it, so it will be easier next time when you have more like a real workshop.
Not bad.
As you
We did
are
good.
finishing this up, the doors open and Merlin walks in with the rest of the group, pulls out a big folding table,
Oh,
sets out
why?
some chairs.
What are you doing?
I'll tell you in a minute.
God,
Obviously, we are having a meeting.
were you supposed to be like cutting up my dinosaur?
I'm working on it. I got contacts running.
While he's
What
at
does
this
the
have to do
table, I'm
with-
gonna go
When did
grab
it
the
become
Furby.
your dinosaur?
What does
Number
it have to do
one.
with your eyes, Merlin?
Jack.
All right,
What?
everyone, take a seat.
Why do I get the feeling that you say Jack a lot?
Because
It would
it's
not be.
true.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, sit down.
Okay.
All right.
I will stand.
Nice.
That one doesn't have knees, does it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
you
she,
get a pass.
actually.
Thank you.
All right. Now, all you just wait here. I'll be back in an hour.
What the
Wait.
fuck,
Artemis.
Merlin?
What?
We'll be here.
I stand up and I kick the chair over and I go back to my
Jack,
bike. He's
sit
telling
down.
me to
Y'all
sit
talk
down.
to
He's
each
gonna
other
get back in a
change.
fucking hour. What is he doing? What am I gonna do?
Jack,
Sit here and
sit-
play with my ass? What are you doing, Merlin? What the
Are you?
fuck?
Can we
y'all need
watch?
to talk.
Jack.
What?
Jack.
I sit back down.
We need to discuss what is going on.
Oh, is
And
this
we're
for
alone.
us?
And we're together.
Oh, I thought he was holding us a meeting and then he was gonna go fuck off for an hour.
No.
I would really
Right.
like to know where I'm supposed to be leading you folks, actually. That would be helpful for me.
Some
No.
kind of castle that has
Whatever.
magic.
I believe it is called Christmas.
Well, on the way there.
And those are two different places.
Yeah.
But I can get you to both.
Oh,
They're not far from each other, to be honest.
No, they're pretty close.
Which one's closer?
Christmas, I believe. I think.
Duncan
wrong?
Castle.
Castle? Castle. My bad.
But
What-
it's only a difference of like 15 miles.
What was the point of the castle? I do not remember. What was the point of us going to that castle? I remember why we want to go to Christmas, Florida, but why do we want to go to that castle? Aside
wanna
from,
go to
I'm
the-
down for adventuring and treasure hunting, but
I
we
want
can
to
do
go to the
both. It's-
castle.
It's a small world, after all.
Do you know why, Iola? Is there something there that you feel?
Well, I told
Drawn
you
to?
Riley's probably there.
Who's Riley?
It's a long story.
so you're looking for right? Okay, I remember. All right, you're hunting Riley.
Yeah, I've
So
told the
we-
group about Riley, and then I'm hunting for Riley.
Yeah. So your target's there. Then that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we hit this castle, and then we go straight to Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
and then
anything
New
wrong with that.
Hello.
And then Easter. Yes.
We are going to Christmas for you. Would you feel? We should have your input as well. We are not a dictatorship. Do you mind if we go to the castle first and then go to Christmas?
I do not mind at all.
Harkins, thoughts?
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was still muted from the sneeze.
The
Right.
sneeze.
Oh.
Sneeze.
It
That's
was
our
a-
new
it
demon
was-
we gotta hunt.
It was a real big sneeze, I gotta tell you. Look, this leg of the journey is on y'all. I'm here to back you up. So whatever we need to do is where we gotta go first. Whatever you guys
Sorry, it
decide is
wasn't-
best.
Just deciding. I thought that's what we had already decided.
I know Riley was in the same direction as Hello's journey. I was not sure if Riley was going to Christmas or was going to the castle.
It will take me time to get used to my new knowledge. I will take as much time as needed between now and more information.
Well, this Riley character, they're on the move, I assume? You're chasing after them?
Yeah,
In
we're about
theory.
what? A couple months behind them, Kevin?
I think you're down to maybe
6
3
weeks?
weeks.
Oh, okay, 3
Maybe
weeks.
2.
We're a couple of weeks behind them.
And hello, whatever you're looking for, is it mobile?
I believe it is strapped to a bed
Okay,
or in
not
a
quite.
chamber.
No, it's not mobile.
Okay.
We are looking for my body.
That actually makes a shocking amount of sense. Then I think that makes it clear. You go after the one that can keep running. Let's to get away from you.
All right. So castle it is first, and then we go to Christmas. Well,
Do
then
know along the way, there is something called the time holes you'll need to go near.
So there is a
Oh,
small
yeah.
problem. How familiar are you with time holes?
In like a psychological sense, very familiar. But
This
apparently
is-
these are real.
A bit more practical. Yeah, it's a hole in time. What you can fall through. Kevin, what the
Yeah.
fuck is a time hole?
So the time holes, the time holes are a series of portals that are strong and open for long periods of time that reach back to different eras in the world's past, as well as
Oh.
other places and other things. And here's the thing about the time holes: predators have come through. There's like a gate when there's a gate that's, when it hasn't shifted to somewhere horrible, is just open to the Cretaceous period.
Is that where all the
Okay.
dinosaurs are coming from?
This is partially the reason there's so many
Nice.
dinosaurs in the swamp.
Nice.
Now,
Now we
those
know what
who
happened to
have
the
been
dinosaurs.
to the time holes would know
I just went through the time warp.
that the individual portals are surrounded by the bones of
There's
things
stuff
that
to
came
left.
through and could not breathe, which is
That makes-
hilarious until you
makes-
realize the amount of carrion and predators that would attract.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
my god, that sounds terrible.
Oh
So the-
god.
So the
So
time
it's just
holes.
like piles of bones with portals to other dimensions on top of them, surrounded by terrible creatures.
That's nah.
So-
Time holes, those are
Ah.
assholes.
So you mean some of these
You mean dick
creatures
bitches?
treat these time holes almost like the watering hole, and they're
Not quite.
just waiting?
Some.
Ah,
I can't tell if this is a very meta joke about Florida. Out of
No.
character, right? Because Florida sits on top of a bunch of sinkholes. It is a state on schist, which is just a bunch of
Yeah.
sinkholes. And so I can't tell if it's just like a really smart joke about Florida.
I hadn't actually gotten to mentioning the sinkholes, but they are a problem.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now I absolutely think it's just
For
a really
those
smart
who
joke.
don't have hover capabilities, they're an immense problem because sometimes the holes it's more like lace than Swiss cheese in some places. Because just
Yummy.
massive amounts of waves have just torn things away. There's little ponds everywhere, and sometimes things that are just about to become holes, waiting for you to cross them. The ground here is unstable and sometimes unpredictable, but the most reliable routes are along the old roads. And even then, sometimes those they were like raised highways that have partially collapsed.
Okay.
All of which Artemis would have relayed.
Yes.
All right. So time holes are a no-go. How close do we need to get to these things in order to not spend a year driving around Florida?
It'll save you 3 days if you don't. Well, not 3 days. It'll save you a full day of travel because you travel very fast. Sorry, just cross-referencing some maps of Florida. We'll just
Remind me,
put
does the
those-
McFly hover? Or is it
Mhm.
wheeled?
Does.
yes.
Yeah.
It hovers.
Hover vehicle. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we're all hovering.
It looks like that.
It looks like
Wow.
that.
That's way classier than I always pictured in my head.
That is
Oh,
absolutely. That's the first picture I recall seeing of it, and it is
That
way
is it.
classier than I remember seeing or thinking
Yeah.
as well.
100% is also, especially the dashboard, bedazzled, and it has Lisa Frank stickers all over
Oh.
it.
That, believe
Yeah.
me, that I remember.
Yeah.
Did we
That
get
will never
three wolf
leap from my mind.
moon painted on one side of it?
Something
Ooh,
like that,
nice.
yeah.
And
Well, it's been
Painted
through some
something on the
battles, so
side.
sometimes that gets blasted.
And it has
Yeah.
like a
Yes.
superly awkward, just stabbed into the top of it, a flag with our symbol on it, just flapping in the wind as we go.
And a giant turret
Also-
on top.
Yes, and a
Everybody's
giant
got
turret.
it, yeah.
A huge turret.
And now apparently the claw or the jaw of a
Of a
yet.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
working on that.
Not,
Yeah.
not
Or-
yet.
oh,
in
not yet.
progress.
Okay, in progress.
That is in
Gotcha.
progress.
There is
I
one other
think-
thing of interest about the time holes, though.
Yes.
Artemis has gotten close enough to see things that others might not have. And the sinkholes that have opened around it have exposed an underground facility where one of the things that was spotted was a logo on the wall for the KLS Corporation, also known as the corporation that constructed most of the Glitter Boys.
Well, looks like we're going there.
You don't have to. KLS
Or do we?
was known back in the day. Eve Westbrook would know that KLS was a competitor slash, co-developer of certain things with the CAN and the NEMA, and that
Okay.
while Eve would not have been aware there was a facility in that area, it's very likely that they did that kind of shit in Florida all the time.
So you said CNS?
CAN, the Cyberworks Aerospace Network,
Oh, okay.
which
I
Eve did work for.
don't know that I would know. Like, none of that would mean anything to
Yeah.
me, but I don't know. I saw some buildings. They had letters on them. I mean, I don't know if that's too much of a distraction for you folks, but
Well,
Do you know what the
you're chasing
lettering
after someone.
was? What was the lettering?
Oh shit, I just
It was
lost it.
KLS.
Yeah,
KL,
KL, thank you.
Interesting.
that's something that we need to go check out.
They were my company's competitors, if I recall correctly.
The facility back by LJ, Georgia was a joint venture between KLS and CAN.
Okay. So there might be clues there.
Maybe, but time holes aren't exactly stable, and if you're hot on the trail of somebody, that's a distraction. We can do it. I'll take you folks wherever you want to go, but
No. Here's what I'm thinking. We know where that is for the time being. I still think that a good plan is we hit the jungle castle. We hit Christmas, and then on the back we can hit. If we don't find what we're looking for at Christmas, then we'll scrounge the bottom of the barrel, which is probably the time hole labs. I'm just kicking that idea out. What do you think?
Hello, Aula. This is mostly a double whammy for you two. How important is that facility to your investigations, hello? And how much time would it put us off, do you think, finding your people, Aula?
Riley could possibly be gone by now already. They like to move around, and they are quick like me.
So we could be chasing a ghost.
it depends on
Well-
what they're looking for out here.
I thought they were dead, so who knows?
In most of my visions of my body, my husband was there by my side. So if I am to find my body, I will find him, and then that is all that I am really curious about.
All right.
Do remember
Really?
the emails, right?
I do remember what?
The emails. Max, you
Um,
remember the emails because they indicated
Her husband.
Oh yeah, that he went away.
He went to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
Yep.
on our oh fuck list.
Yeah.
I am surprised that the only thing you're interested in finding is your own body down there. If that is the case, then so be it, but your whole story could be down there.
I'm beginning to believe that my story is not yet over. So where I was is not who I am.
Oh shit! All right.
Damn,
Boy, that hurt
Skippy.
my fucking head.
Oh.
All right, so we go to the castle and we go to the lab. I think that's still the
Let's-
plan.
Let's find this Riley
Yes.
friend of yours. Let's start there.
All
Tracking
right, this
people I can do.
timey-wimey shit's starting to fuck with my vision. Let's.
Tell me about it.
I bet. All right, well then, are we ready to go? And Artemis, is there anything that you know that we should get? Any kind of sticks we need to sharpen? Vampires are allergic to water, so if we go fight vampires, I'm gonna get a big fucking water cannon.
No,
Is there any dinosaurs that are allergic
I follow,
to
Jack.
sneezes?
Jack, I follow. I get you.
All right.
I simpatico. No, clearly you carry around enough personal firepower to level 2 or 3 cities.
We do,
That'll-
actually. I'm
that'll-
pretty proud of
that'll-
us.
Yeah, this one over here is clearly some kind of psi slinger by way of dimensional traveler. I don't know exactly what your fairy friend can do, but she seems extremely magical, handy, as does Jovra.
Yes.
Hello, what are you?
Efficient and effective.
At?
Technology.
All right,
They
then.
are my friends.
And coming in on that bedazzled monstrosity that you all floated in. Now get us over the sinkholes. It's just a lot of dinosaurs out there.
And ghosts. Florida has a ghost issue.
How do
There
we
is,
deal
however,
with
a ghost thing.
How do we deal with
Really?
ghosts?
Oh, I'm good
Well-
with ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do know how to commune with spirits. That could possibly be helpful.
Oh, I'm just really good at killing ghosts, actually.
Both
Good.
useful.
then
Yeah, both useful.
You'll-
That's good.
You'll be perfect down here. I can only really see them. All right. Well, and make them.
I think I can too.
I can see them.
I think I can see him.
Probably as psychically active as you are, almost certainly.
I believe
I was
it's
actually-
a sensitive power, and you have most of the sensitive powers.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that's just Fen or not, but nope, there it is, right there.
Yep.
No, but
Also, sense evil.
yeah,
All
Jovra
right.
can commune with spirits.
Other
Is
things.
this?
Other things
gonna
to
say-
look out for might be
Are we gonna be close enough to the coast to worry about Splugorth raiders?
a little bit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Not
they're the other thing we're gonna have to worry about.
Splugorth,
That.
but probably Horoon, which this group encountered before.
Mhm.
A question.
yeah.
So some of us are good at protecting our minds. What about those who aren't? Is there anything that's been made to help with that?
Making me real stupid seemed to work.
Yeah, I don't want to make you
Seem
stupid
to
though.
stick. To what?
Bargains.
What
Go
sort-
fuck
Hey,
yourself.
You can't open yourself up like that and not expect.
No,
at least
you
a
know
little
what? You know
ribbon.
what? I will give you that. I did that.
Your friend raises a good point. Severe brain
Go
damage
fuck
will definitely
yourself, but
help,
that was a
but
good
in terms of practical protection, is there some kind of TW
There is a
Like-
TW thing.
device? I'm assuming there has
Mind
to be.
block? Isn't mind block a
Mind
thing, or is
block?
that what makes
It
him
is.
stupid?
Mind
know.
block blocks
We-
all telepathy.
Yeah, we
That's
have
the-
mind
Yeah.
block,
Got
but Jack doesn't.
Jack is the only one that apparently needs.
Wait a minute, is Jack the only one here who's not has any kind of psychic defenses? Is it just him?
Jack tends
I'm
to
all
get
human, baby.
mind fucked a lot.
Your
I
right
get- I
arm
do
would
get mind
disagree
fucked.
with that, my friend. But
Yeah. No.
Out of all of us, Jack is the one who is mind fucked a lot.
That's
That's true.
Thank you. Hello. Yes.
Once?
You're welcome.
Twice.
I'm able to shield my mind.
Twice. Well,
Same.
3 times.
All right.
I do not have a
Jericho.
physical mind to fit.
And those are only the times you guys know about. I have had a weird life.
I don't
Yes, my-
Mine-
need to know.
So
I'm
how do we
good.
keep my noggin safe from spooks?
tinfoil, a couple rubber bands, and
Yeah.
Does
you know,
does that
clap
work?
real
Because I
hard.
will wear that.
it absolutely doesn't. No, you definitely should not believe everything I say.
Uh,
Yeah, is there somebody around here, Kevin, that like I would know that I could
Good to
talk to about
know.
something like that? Because the only other techno wizard I know is back in Castle
Here's the
Rock.
thing: is it's
She's
a
a little
techno wizard
busy.
device. It's a
Mhm.
techno wizard device. He can't use it.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Sorry, because I've got techno wizard stuff that anybody can use because I'm weird. Shit, I forgot about that.
Well, then
So what we're gonna-
it has to be activated by someone else.
what you guys could do is drop a little bomb around my neck, and if my mind
No,
gets taken
no.
over, you just
No, that's no.
No.
Tempting,
No.
tempting, but no.
Coalition did have a couple. There are anti-psychic implants that can be implanted into someone's head. However,
Would
they
I
That
know how to
doesn't
do
sound
this?
good.
What's
That
that?
doesn't sound good.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal.
If they're
Well,
not
we're worried
gonna
about
give you headaches.
we're worried about him being a threat to us, right? There's one of him. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us.
Oh, I think Jover and Harkins would wipe me out in one turn.
Right. So like,
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
My armor, my armor's not that good. You guys can burn right through it.
I don't want you to die, Jack.
I also
I mean,
prefer
hey,
you not
I-
to
you
be
know.
dead.
There
There
are
are-
ways that if he gets taken over, I can take care of, and we can subdue him, and then we
Yeah.
can get him help. That is what we had to do before. So
We'll just call it the
Listen-
vampire protocol. It'll be fine. It's no big deal.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Yeah. Yes, you fucking are.
You know what? Fuck it. I laugh in character too. That's hilarious.
Just there is no face on her. So it's just
No.
No.
Your voice is lying to me. All right, so we'll take our chances with the ghosts.
Yeah.
Worst case,
Oh, we'll be fine.
Iola
Yeah.
can crush him. Jover can sweet talk him. We'll go the long way around the time holes. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'd recommend.
All right.
That is safe.
Are you sure, Iola? Because the faster we get to that jungle castle, the better,
I
well,
have a feeling that Riley will be there. So
or at least clues.
yeah.
Yeah.
Riley would have encountered the same difficulties we are about to.
I think we're
True.
fine.
Oh, here's one last thing about the time holes.
I just remembered.
Every 27 days, they begin a 10-day surge period,
Oh,
with energy levels the first and last day being equal to the equinox, and the midpoint being the lunar eclipse. The days in between are equal to increased energy as if it were midday or midnight.
I get out a slide rule. Hang on a second.
And there is
You get a whiteboard.
99% chance of rifts appearing during those 10 days.
I'm sorry, a 99% chance.
well, like iPads and stuff.
All right.
are like-
Just
So-
making sure.
Those 10 days are in about
Holographic
5
images.
days.
Artemis,
So-
it sounds like you really want us to go through the time holes. You're giving us a lot of
No.
fun information. They sound you're selling them to me. You're selling me this
Well,
idea.
I mean,
At
if
first,
you
I
like to
thought
live
it was
di-
dangerous, but
well, it's
now-
definitely dangerous. And if you like living that way, I mean, you're more than welcome to go through it. It's
It does. I just get the feeling that if there's somebody in charge of this world, he's super excited about the
You know,
time
I mean, it
holes
would-
right
I'm
now.
just giving you every warning about them because if what I'm doing now is saying you have 5 days to get in and out of Florida before the time holes become a problem.
yeah, we are on even more of a timeline than just.
Oh, is it all of Florida?
No,
But do they affect like a lot of Florida?
they are ley line storms happen that
Oh
affect several miles
my
around.
God.
It's
Those are
not
bad.
good.
Florida's
Also, stuff
hurricanes
will
got
be
so
coming
much
through
worse.
during that time. Right now, it might just be open and a brontosaurus walking by ignores it, but during that time,
Oh.
they rapidly fluctuate.
Okay, good to know.
Ah,
Well,
Then you got
If we-
18th century conquistadors coming out of every direction. It's just
if
the
we don't
worst.
have any serious issues at this jungle castle, which if Riley's already been there, then maybe any danger that would have been there has already been dealt with, or Riley's been dealt with, and we'll run into the aftermath of that. The
This is-
underground lab, these have usually been they've been iffy. There's sometimes been things inside of them, so I say let's avoid the time holes in the beginning, because we might not be able to avoid running into issues on the way back. And I'd rather not get fucked on the way there and fucked on the way back. Let's just get fucked one way and make it a little easier on ourselves. What do you say?
There are so many definitions of this word.
I was like,
There is.
I mean,
I am a connoisseur of this word.
Jack, like I really
I don't
like
think you know
getting
what that word means
fucked.
either.
Like I
It's
really
Sure,
like
it's not mean. What do you think it
This
means?
is-
Something to do with cheese.
I believe this is the fifth definition, Iola, the bad one.
Oh, I know, Jovra. I was making
So-
a joke. Anyway, sorry.
At this point, Artemis
have
just has
the
her head in her
definitions.
hands
Who are these people?
and is just
Jover.
muttering to herself in Atlantean. Just
How did they kill
Jover.
Bessie? Who are these people?
Jovra, please share with me that list at some point if you could.
Oh, I will.
Thank you.
I mean, Artemis, come on, we're fun.
All right.
and this is going to be quite the journey.
Yes.
So, when do we
I-
start out is the question.
I think we're ready.
There's still a dino
straight-
stampede, so we're stuck here.
Well, I don't know.
And it looks
Do
like
we
your
wanna waste the-
bike needs work or something. You
Yeah.
two were
You should
clearly
probably put that
working on
back
it when we came
together.
in.
Yeah, we're putting it together. I mean, it's coming along. It's doing its thing. It's
We
doing what
need
it
a
needs to
better
do.
workshop in order to finish what we were working on.
Yeah, not a lot
Yeah.
of machine shops around here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm trying to strap another gun on this sucker, but
Hmm.
we'll see.
And if we
Best of luck.
are concerned about traveling and speed is of the essence, I know this spell can be uncomfortable because it takes time to get used to, but I do have a spell called Sustain where we don't have to eat or drink for 4 days and we
Oh, I
only need
love
to
that one.
sleep for 2 hours.
Do we have
That
to
was
pee?
my favorite.
Not so much as usual.
I'm familiar with it, yes.
Yes.
I assume that if you do not eat or drink, bodily functions are not all that necessary.
Oh, good point.
We don't need to stay hydrated. That's good.
Magic's weird.
So
When she did the spell to me, it was really useful.
Yes.
When you guys were brainwashed by the
We were not
this
brainwashed
cult.
by a cult. They just fed us food.
You guys were brainwashed.
You were
You guys
brainwashed
were
by a cult.
brainwashed.
No.
so
That's
I
the
thought
thing with
perfectly
They got
lovely, nice
brainwashed by a
people were
cult.
cults.
It was a whole thing.
How
So I
often
think-
are you people out of control of your own bodies? Is this happen all the time?
We
I don't know.
were.
I told them to watch out. They weren't listening.
I mean, it's happened a few times.
Mainly
it's
Jack.
it's a
Never.
rite of passage, Artemis. It's a rite of passage.
To me, never. Thank you. Never.
I don't look forward to it.
All right. I like this idea of using that spell to
Mm-hmm.
allow us to move a bit more rapidly.
That's
Because-
smart. I didn't even think of that.
Agree.
I could even use it on Wild Bill and the bird because Zarsiks have cast it on Zarsik. It's not.
Wait. Who is Wild Bill? Is there another one of you people?
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
Over here, boy.
He is cute.
Thip, 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 thip. A little shark puppy. Yeah, about the size of like a Doberman pincher. You know, gills,
God.
fin, 4 legs.
She's trying to keep her shit together, but like Artemis's eyes are just like this big.
Just all of the teeth. Yeah.
He might nibble, but he is really very friendly.
This is Wild Bill. He is my companion. True. And my vampire detector.
He is the only good part about Harkins.
Eat a dick.
Like Kobayashi.
I've never seen a shark puppy before. He's adorable.
Is that like a dick bitch?
no.
It's a whole no.
Is there a new body part that I am unaware of? Dick
No,
bitch.
it's just a dick.
So we're if we're done with our plan, like am I still necessary here? I can just go. That is really
No, you're
cute.
definitely gonna have to show us all the way to the end and all the way back.
Well, I meant this conversation, Jack. It was smaller in scope, buddy. I'm planning to show you through the swamp. That's
Oh, I
fine.
mentally checked out of this conversation like 10 minutes ago.
Clearly.
I'm just chilling in this chair, trying to figure out what this stain looks like on the table.
I'm just gonna say in fairy to
That's a burn.
Jovra that some people say that we're rude, but I think other people might be rude too. But in fairy.
I think it looks like a dog.
Agreed.
I know fairy too.
Shit. I know Dragonese.
I know you know fairy.
All right.
Yas, queen.
I thought it looked like a horse, though.
Save us from
After-
ourselves, Kevin.
After about another 10 minutes,
Of
Merlin
riffing.
comes back.
Merlin comes back and opens the doors, and right next to, like, do you all leave or go to fix up the rest to get moving later
Yeah.
today?
While they were chatting and stuff, if there was a lull where they were all just starting to get distracted, I went over and I grabbed the Furby thingy again and I put it in my pouch and then I came back to the table.
Okay, absolutely.
Oops.
As you all walk out, you all see Ramar sitting out there just next to the car.
Ramar.
By the car.
Hello. No, wait. Greetings.
Both of them are good. Both of them work.
Do you wish to continue your journey with us?
We're going to another facility.
Sure.
We're also
Possible
going to a.
salvage.
Yes.
We're also going to a jungle castle.
Ramar, you do appreciate that. Yeah, down south. You appreciate that this is a tremendously dangerous journey. We're all very well armed, but like mortal peril, that kind of thing is pretty much par for the course if we go down there. You're aware of this, yes?
He's not mortal. He is more robot than I am.
Nobody can
You
kill
could-
Ramar.
You
He's a-
could get severely damaged, Ramar.
Noted.
Okay. Well, that counts as consent in my book.
I love this fucking guy. All right, let's do it. Let's
We
pack
just
our
need to get
shit.
prepared.
All right. So you begin amassing
Grab my stuff.
materials. You grab your stuff. You get your things. You start going out.
Is our dinosaur skull ready?
No, that will be weeks.
It's on the way back
Can
up.
I- Can I put in an order for a similar matching leather jacket?
No. You cannot have a leather jacket like mine.
No.
Fuck right off.
First of all,
I want it to look the exact.
if you walk over to Pennant and ask for that, he just goes, "No."
All right. Fucking elves. No. I hate how beautiful he is. I walk away.
Yes. So, they wish you well. That you're all supplied for what you need. Your incidental supplies, your goods, your all that stuff. The things we don't track are all replenished. Because we don't track them.
Yay!
Oh,
You're going to go down. You're going to avoid the time holes.
Yes.
This is going to take navigation checks from your navigator.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
meaning-
Jack.
Yes.
My back.
Land navigation. Yeah, you can have your spell.
No,
back, of course.
meaning I need it from Artemis.
Hey.
And I will give her advantage if someone else helps.
I have.
Of course, I have land navigation.
As
Could
do
I-
I.
Oh,
So,
I was gonna
Jover,
say
you wanna be
wilderness
driving?
survival. Never
Yeah.
mind.
We'll have Jover drive. I would like to be doing something down in the bottom anyway.
All right.
Do you want me to roll as well?
give me a roll on your driving?
Oh, not land navigation?
No.
Uh,
I need land navigation from Artemis,
Yeah. All right.
and anyone who's
Hovercraft.
piloting something, give me a pilot.
There.
Oh, we all need
There
to
we
give
go.
you a pilot.
Good. If you're piloting something, yes.
Yeehaw!
That means you,
Okay.
Jack.
Oh,
Pilot check.
Right.
Here.
Everybody's good so far.
Rolling out of our
Everybody's
minds.
I'm good.
All right, so you are making good time. Unfortunately, the sinkholes are as unpredictable as ever, and occasionally you get a problem where one is bigger than expected, where you would start hovering down into it. So you got to find a path around. But with Artemis's expertise, she effortlessly finds one with no more than a 20-minute delay each time.
We start sinking in. It's like, okay, so this is normal, but we need to move that way as quickly as we possibly can right now.
Oh shit!
But this is normal.
What are those
This will
things
happen
moving
again.
around at the bottom?
You don't want to look directly at those if you want to sleep tonight.
Oh
I would
shit!
just keep moving to the right. We'll be fine.
Good
Yeah.
thing Hello's
Oh.
out there. She doesn't sleep, so she could be like,
oh,
There.
sustain now lasts 6 days. I apologize. We have 6
Oh
days.
my god, that's awesome.
So good.
Such a
I-
cool spell.
while I'm down in the bottom part, I would like to be kind of not necessarily welding, but making like the cosplay type elf ears out of metal.
Okay.
I have
Sure.
reasons. I have reasons.
While you're down there, Romar is just hanging out there as well.
I'll have him make one and I make the other and do like a who makes like a little art thing. See if he wants to help me.
He's doing them exactly after you do them in the same exact way that you do them.
Oh, he copies.
He is
stuff.
mimicking this. But here's the thing. Give me a
Break. Give me a break.
Give me a artificial intelligence check. I know you have
Okay.
some strange.
Yeah, there it is. Kaboosh.
All right. His artificial intelligence is fantastic. It's beyond where Eve knew artificial intelligence to be. But it's still artificial, but it seems that some of the same, but it's not all that, it's way advanced, but it feels a little familiar.
I don't know how I would word this. Here. The
Smart robot.
not dimensional portal. I want to read him.
Read aura?
No.
He does not have an aura.
Yeah, I was like, he wouldn't have. I feel like it wouldn't be telemechanic possession.
You could attempt telemechanic possession.
I could.
For more?
Hold on, but there, mental operation. Is that just
Telemechanic
non-intelligent? Yeah,
operation.
cybernetics.
It is an artificial It is an advanced artificial intelligence. It is
Yes.
a type 3 or 4? 3. I think it's type 3 intelligence.
I just need. Would I be able to do that to get to know his systems a little bit better?
He has been careful to avoid touching you,
Okay.
even
Which,
in
yeah.
a small space.
I'm going to ask, but I was just
Personal
curious if I
bubble.
personally would know if that would be a thing that I could do.
So you can also now telemechanics would technically, I think, be the thing that connects.
I do have telemechanics.
Yeah, teleconnect, but
Oh.
you would have to touch a non-artificially intelligent, and is definitely an AI. When touching an AI, means you can tap into its memory bank without using a terminal. Remember, the telepathic link is necessary. I would give him a save. If you attempt to use telemechanics, you will have to touch it.
You can always just talk to him.
Well, I was just curious if I would know if I could do that before. Be like, can I do this? Oh wait, I knew I couldn't
That
act.
is,
Yeah.
that is within your skill set.
Okay.
Your telemechanics is better than most, in fact.
This language is tiresome. Do you mind if we use ours?
What's yours?
And I'll put my hand out.
Contact, unwise, and taboo.
Do you?
It does have like a kind of Dr.
Yeah.
Doom looking face, but there's also like a graded mask in front of the lower half of it. It says contact, not, and then he switches over to Dragonese. We don't really like to touch things or people or other systems. We
I
find
don't
that they're
speak
corruptions.
Dragonese.
You do now.
Oh, cool.
As you start to hear it more,
I
you speak,
speak
I think,
Dragon.
every language at 70%. It's one of your classes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You start picking up the language pretty much immediately.
Gotcha.
You
Shit.
actually, from him, you don't understand it. No, you
Hmm.
don't understand it from him because he's not an intelligent creature.
She would have probably learned it from Jovra.
Zarsic.
Overhearing
also speaks
Jovra
it,
and
too.
Yeah.
Iowa.
So it's probably like I went to maybe 1 or 2 years of Spanish like class, and
Yeah.
it's broken.
And then he switches yet again into Technocant, which indicates that
Mhm.
it would be against user manual and violation of terms of service and warranties
My
to
apologies.
conduct any kind of unauthorized interfacing.
My apologies. I was merely wishing to download information that we may more easily communicate.
No insult made.
The most robotic conversation ever.
Feel free to tell me about self.
You seem familiar to me, and I am unsure why. I was hoping to gain such information by scanning your database. thusly asking permission, as I have found that's the best way to do it. Or as Iola puts it, polite.
Idiom. Hard pass.
I love you, Ramar.
That is disappointing. Your ear looks wonderful.
I'll go back doing the ear.
Oh, you were making ears, right?
I was like, what the fuck?
One
Yeah, I
of
was
his hands
so
is, in
lost.
fact, one of his fingers snaps back into a little blowtorch. And
Useful.
welding.
Very useful.
Now, one thing about Ramar is he does have a long staff as well.
He
His
does.
staff is
I'm sorry.
propped up against the wall.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he
Oh
do.
my
Penis.
God.
No, it is a long phallus weld a solid metal rod.
It's extendable.
It is, actually.
When he gets really excited, it gets even bigger.
Well, longer anyway.
And then
we
when he's in
mentioned this
danger,
is-
he hits people with it.
This is a 18+ show, for your information.
I don't know if we necessarily need to demonstrate it, but thanks, John. Thanks.
He does have a.
Does it light up?
There's no word for saying this that isn't also a euphemism,
Blink.
because pretty
Blink.
much everything is a euphemism.
Pretty much.
Bring it.
Yep. Yep.
Penis.
Bring it. It's
He has
us.
a long staff that
Penis.
is that he uses.
Way too loud.
It's very
Okay.
sensitive.
Stop.
Sorry.
But he is not always holding it.
We are children. Oh God, I
He's
hope
not
so.
always holding it.
Just
Well, yeah, he'll go blind if he does that.
Kevin's like, this is my hell.
No, it's not. This is what I've done. This is what I have created.
You asked me to be on
This
this
is-
show.
This is my design.
what is
I did this.
there something special about his staff?
No, it's just.
I'm sorry.
Yes, they're very well organized and
The thing is,
good communication.
if Hello wanted to technically comply with not touching him, but maybe gain some information,
She could
but
touch
that would
his
be
staff.
considered a sneaky move.
I do, but
you
I'm
want to
trying to be
surreptitiously touch his
nice.
staff.
It's more the fact that she has more respect. I feel like she has more respect and dignity for robots and mechanical things. So she would respect his bubble,
Staff?
his private
His
prime
private
objective.
space.
His request.
Yes, I am respecting his request
All right.
while giving due note that I still want to know about his qualities.
They're quite impressive.
You're right. There's no way to make this sound okay.
No, once you're in this rut, it's just there.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
entire
once you're
Sunday
in rut,
wrestling
it's
game.
all over. Yeah.
Anyway, we're driving and
Poor
stuff.
chat.
We're-
Poor chat.
We're,
We love
we're
you,
driving
chat.
and stuff.
Knows what
Yeah.
it signed
I
up
guess I
for.
should check on chat occasionally.
The chat knows what it did.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm pretty sure
We're
they're
gonna
just
punish chat
RTF
later.
LOLs all over the place.
Gonna just mod hammer everybody.
You'd have to mod hammer the cast first.
I know. Alright, so I don't think I can. So all of you are traveling. It's tense. You come across ghosts. You come across a playground full of creepy children.
I'm
You
down with this. This is exciting.
you get through and past the time holes.
Just lean down. You're gonna want to drive around them.
Can I kill them?
I
No.
mean,
Children.
you'd have to get close to them.
What the No.
No.
They're ghosts. They're not kids.
They're ghost children. Why don't you
Idiot.
I
relax?
understand. They are
Hard
in a
pass.
I do not know much about
Parody?
ghosts, but I believe they are in a
Parody.
different plane, so we can go
Compliment.
and not hurt them.
Indeed.
They are not attacking
What's
us,
just
Iola.
happened?
They are. One of them is crying quietly on the playground.
Oh God!
Oh
Iola
my
wouldn't
God!
do
Just keep
that.
driving. Just keep
We'd
driving.
keep driving.
Just
There's
keep
no way
driving.
Iola would
Just keep
feel
driving.
would want to do
Just
that.
keep
I'm just gonna
driving.
look at this map and keep us from dying, if that's okay with everyone. Thanks.
That's
Please
good.
do.
That's
Please
good.
do.
That's good.
I
That's
didn't
you
ask
move
everybody.
quickly
I
past the
asked
ghost
Jack. I
What?
want to remind everybody I am on the bike with Jack. I did not ask the entire group if I could kill ghosts.
You forgot that your headset was still activated.
No.
If you
No.
if you see any of them like spooky screaming towards us, then yeah, blow its head off. But otherwise,
Yeah,
Merlin,
y'all are
our
moving
debt is
fast
repaid.
enough That it's not too much. of a problem.
yeah, we can
Are
move
you-
faster than they can fly. So
Fair.
Every now and then, a part of what used to be highway will reach up and grab at you, as
What
though
the-
some
Sorry?
kind of haunting entity
Oh.
has taken a tectonic entity, has grabbed part of the highway and turned it into a force. Fortunately, you aren't fast enough. to
no
evade.
thanks. Holy shit!
Yeah.
The whole road?
Just it'll just like a hand will form out of rubble
Ah.
and reach up at you, and just
Bah.
you probably blast through a few of them.
And since we went so far past, one of them comes up and just goes, "Bye, guys."
Well, no, one of them just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one
I should have
your
mentioned
radar
those.
starts pinging a bunch of humanoid-sized things, but your thermal's not showing anything.
My radar is
Oh.
pinging a bunch of
Yeah.
human-sized things, but my thermals aren't showing anything.
There's not actually anything there. It's more. You're seeing ghosts in both a literal and figurative sense.
As you get even closer, you do see things. You see that there is just a field of skeletons standing at attention.
All right.
Necromancers.
The restless dead, more than likely. I don't think that they were brought here by anyone in particular. We're gonna want to do that thing where we go around again.
Yeah.
Now, because of your sensors, you're all good enough to get pretty close. When there have been some stories about Jungle Castle, about what is there. Now, Artemis, you've never been to Jungle Castle yourself, but you've been around it, and you've seen what people say they have seen, which is the Mudmen. That they look like goblins made of clay, except taller. And they have some kinds of magic powers, people have said. You've seen one of them briefly, and you've seen that there is a leyline nexus in the Jungle Castle itself, and that a lot of the other area is completely submerged. And the Jungle Castle itself does have openings, but it looks like there should be more floors of it. Like, judging by it, you see what should be maybe the third story is where the current ground level is.
What kind of castle is it?
It is a Germanic-looking castle with.
It is a delight for all ages.
It is white with blue.
Does it
spires.
happen to be white with blue spires and be
Yeah.
Yes.
weirdly small if one would actually walk up to it?
It looks like it's been enlarged since the well,
All right.
so it's much bigger.
Yeah, it is pretty tiny in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shower, not a grower.
Yeah.
And so you can see that there
Fireworks.
clearly should be another level or two to it. There used to be a moat. One would assume, but now it has been filled in with detritus and time.
Oh,
Like the
Detroit.
herb?
Got it.
Some, also basil. Now there is also your radar and other sensors start getting buggier the closer you get to it, and anyone who has magic can feel that there is a nexus point inside the castle. It is two very small ley lines that cross in the center of the castle.
I have.
Holy shit! 2 ley lines are crossing
Yeah.
under it.
Well, that's how you get a nexus.
What does that make? Oh,
A
a
nexus.
nexus.
Just
Okay,
where-
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's just like
Those
a
are
castle
like-
refuge. Basically.
Yeah, those are the shit. Those
Yeah.
are the shit I'm remembering.
Yep.
But they're the shit when they're planned, but the way this castle is leaning, you don't think anyone did this intentionally. Those of you who have seen intentional ley line pyramids, this is not a pyramid.
I have read dimensional portal, but I don't think that's the same thing.
Read dimensional portal is exactly what would tell you about the nexus. I don't know how close you'd want to get to it. It's up
Probably
to you.
just as close as like as we're going around it and stuff, I assume. So just when we hit our closest point. That might be a
You
good
get
thing to
within,
get.
let's say, a mile of it, and your
Okay.
radios start cutting out intermittently.
Okay. Jovra and Iola, all my magic peeps. Is there any way you can throw feelers out there to see if and how many
Remember, you're getting cut off halfway through some of these.
living things are over here?
Well, you can pull together
Peeps.
and
we can,
conversation.
we can pull over.
Living. I don't know if you guys are getting boosted from this.
I can go in
Shit.
and look.
Oh man,
You know I
I
can
don't
walk
want to.
in
I don't want to
theme.
send you a mile out though.
read-
That's a little far. We're kind of far to get to you.
Yeah, we should not separate.
I mean, if we get closer, you can scout it, but I wouldn't want to send you a mile ahead on your own. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Especially near a nexus where there could be a, wizard who could just disintegrate you or some shit.
Yeah, if they see me.
Wizard eyes, Iola. They probably do weird things.
No, Jack's not entirely off base there, though crude his explanation may be.
That may be true, but I can walk unseen.
Kevin, would it be a profoundly stupid idea to use astral projection to try and get some reconnaissance?
I wouldn't say it's profoundly stupid.
Because I don't know what nexus points might do to somebody having an out-of-body experience.
We've done things more way profoundly stupid than this.
Yeah.
Astral projection.
Yes, but I care about how long I live.
Yes.
Strong
Let's look at
survival
astral
instinct.
projection. All right.
Throwing yourself out of your body is safer than going in invisible.
I'm not sure, honestly,
Oh, okay.
The hazards are threefold.
which is why I'm asking before I.
If the physical body is killed, the astral body is lost forever.
Not an issue.
Second, if the astral body gets lost or captured, the body will begin to waste and die. Third,
That's a
the
bummer.
astral body is vulnerable to psychic attacks and attacks from ghost entities and creatures of the astral plane.
Yeah.
That's your most likely danger. I
Okay.
mean, you can try.
But the trade-off, though, is that you can pass through solid objects and you move hell of fast.
Yes.
You can fly like Mach 1 or some nonsense.
You move. Well, let's see.
Are we doing this out of curiosity or because Riley is in this direction?
I mean, either way, we're going into this place, right? Because this is where that Riley person went, the castle.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, this is kind of where the guidebook ends. I've never been any further in than this, and I don't know anybody who's been inside that thing, in actuality. We've got the mudbend to deal with, but beyond that, we're flying blind in here. Reconnaissance would be nice.
All
I
right.
can get
Beggars can't always be choosers.
I can get this tiny and move unseen.
I'm also pretty stealthy.
Just want to
Okay.
remind everybody that's what
Okay.
I'm good at.
I'll tell you what. Because I'm loud as fuck. Arm or no arm, I'm clunky.
That
Jovra,
is correct.
I don't know. Are you stealthy, Jovra? You don't look too stealthy. Are you stealthy? I feel like you're
Are
not
you-
stealthy.
Are you
I
stealthy,
could
Jovra?
be when I need to be. So yes.
I'm not buying it. Hello, are you stealthy?
No.
You're definitely not.
Clunk,
stealthy.
clunk, clunk.
What? Knocking shit over. What did you say? Playing the Zune in the background.
As you are all standing there,
I do actually have the Zune on in the background, so it's okay.
you hear from behind you.
Hold the elevator music.
What? You hear from behind you a a sound like a bell that dings very lightly and says, "Why are you here?"
I turn around with my shotgun out.
Sai sword.
You see nothing
I-
unless you can see the invisible.
And then I cast See the Invisible.
I mean, I do the same.
Jovra is activating her tattoo to protect her mind.
Yes.
I also turn on my shield.
All right.
I don't have to.
So those of you who turn on Mind Shield can't see anything.
Sure.
Those
Shit.
of you who can see the astral see an astral form.
I think I have that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have a.
Does
Go
see
ahead.
the invisible count for that?
See the invisible can see it, but if
Okay.
you mind block, you're
I
not going to
didn't.
be able to really see or hear what it will do.
I did.
Okay, I have a question then.
Uh-huh.
I have auto mind block.
If it attacks you, you can trigger it. Like,
Okay.
you can trigger it the second you feel icky or like it's going to do
Awesome.
something.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna use See
But
the
you don't
Invisible.
have to, unless you want to.
Got it. Thank you.
You see in front of you a 5'2" woman in a very tight, very short green dress with blonde hair. She says, "The magic here has left."
Please tell me she's got pom poms on her shoes.
She does have little palms on her shoes.
Oh my god! Oh, why?
You son of a bitch.
No difference.
Does she look like me,
Stop.
just tiny?
Stop, stop,
Butterfly
stop,
wings?
stop. They will sue. They will sue. They will sue.
They will.
True.
No,
They
they
will
won't.
sue.
It's a purple dress with pom poms
No,
on the
it's a green dress. It is a forest green dress.
Okay.
She's blonde. She does not have wings.
Okay, we're good then. Out
What
of
the
the
hell is everybody
We're-
looking at?
We're just here looking for someone.
You start to see this form. Anyone who isn't mind blocked starts to see this form like fade into reality a little bit. It says, "All the people here speak the mud language."
What's that, like a bunch of gurgling?
I don't understand it. They're very mean to outsiders. If you're looking for treasures, this place is mostly swamps.
Are they wearing
Well,
red
what-
hats that say
What
mag?
you should do is look over to where the spaceships used to be. Have you heard of spaceships?
Yes.
Have you seen any people besides the Mudmen?
No people here.
Can anybody tell if this ghost is lying?
It's a ghost.
I don't know. Hey, ghost.
You could roll me a lore psychics to anyone who.
I have that.
I do
I know
not
someone
have
does.
I have
I don't
it.
know if I do or not. I'm
Well,
going to
Maxine,
check.
you also know this is an astral
that.
form.
Ooh, rolled a 3.
Holy shit,
nice.
I rolled
Go
a
to 3. This is an
3.
actual. This is an astral projection of someone who is elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't seen anybody come or go from this castle that isn't the Mudmen. Iole, do you want to give a
The
description?
last about 4 years ago, 7 people came and it was sad.
4 years.
What they do? Get crushed by the Mudmen?
Yes.
Well,
Who are
That's
these
what
7
happens.
people?
20 years?
Okay, no.
One who's a robot?
Do we have any lore of this stuff at all?
I mean,
They're elves and a robot?
you have no idea what that means. Like, no one's. You have no idea if other groups have come down here to try to loot and pillage. You have no idea. But it seems like this being is trying to let you know that there's nothing here for you.
Yeah, I think this being is lying to us.
how
I-
does Riley know weird ghosts?
And it's not a ghost, it's a person's
It's
brain.
not here. It's not here.
Can
Who
you
are
ask
I'm a
them where they
fairy.
are?
But
You're
not
a
like
fairy.
other fairies.
No, because I'm a fairy.
Every fairy I've met, present company excluded, has tried to like trick me or make me eat weird things. So I don't think I'm just gonna believe
Oh, I'm a
everything you
nice
say.
fairy.
Okay, see, that's exactly
Yeah,
what
okay,
those
okay.
fairies would
Okay,
say.
fairy. Friend, where are you?
You cut out, Kevin. I didn't hear you.
I'm here.
No, you're somewhere
Where is-
else. Where is here?
I'm part of this castle and have been for a long time before the Mudmen came, but that was before the looters came and took most of the things. And then the looters left, and then this cat showed up, and then cat people
Ghost
came.
cat. Wild Bill, go get it.
It's the ghost of the aristocrats. The aristocrats.
Aristocats.
Oh, I forgot the name of the blanket. I forget. Yeah, there's the name of a Tom. No, there's a
O'Malley?
movie named about the cat. It wasn't the Aristocats. There was another cat movie.
Cats?
And
Wait.
okay.
Anyway,
Wait a minute.
Oliver.
So you're
Oliver and Company, yeah.
Oliver and
Yeah.
Company. Yes.
Yes.
No, and then the Mudmen came and killed those cats, and it was very sad because the cats were tolerable.
Are you in that castle?
Yeah, I'm part of the castle. Yes.
Gotcha. You're like in the walls or something.
When did
and
the
the Mudmen are in that castle.
Come.
Yes, about 50 years ago.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
Well-
don't think she knows what years are.
Do you think Riley would have like risked this to get in that castle?
I don't know.
Is there anything in that
There's
castle?
no one named Riley here.
Hey, look. I don't give a shit what's in that castle. We're not looking for your treasure or your gold or your fairy dust, whatever you got. We're looking for people who might or might not have been in there. Now, you're telling me they weren't in there, but the thing is, I don't trust you. So we're probably going to look in there anyway, unless you can tell us that when they left, which direction they went.
Well, there were some visitors I talked to about a week ago.
Oh, so that's interesting. Okay, now where'd they
They
go?
weren't in the castle.
Okay, where did they
God.
Breathe, Jack.
The fairies, man.
In with the good, out with the bad.
They
buddy.
went to the east.
Right as he breathes in, the black smoke was.
They went to the southwest. They said they were headed to something called Tampa.
Tampa.
Tampa. Oh, no.
Shit.
Then Tampa.
Tampa's not that bad.
Wait.
I can't hear any of this. I've got mind block on.
What's everybody looking at and talking to?
I don't have
I'm
my
our,
block
I'm
on
our
either.
safety catch over here. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
You should move along. The Mudmen might smell you. They can smell very well.
What the fuck are the Mud?
Can
Okay.
I help you?
So you said they went to Tampa. Can I help you? You look like you need help.
So I'm listening
You
to
just look
I'm listening
depressed.
to like Iola's half of the conversation, and I'm gonna be like, so this entity is saying that Riley isn't here.
Right, we need to go to Tampa.
Yeah,
um,
Tampa.
So I know what Riley looks like in here because Iola has been very specific. I would like to cast Locate. It has
It
a range.
sneezes.
It has a range of 90 miles.
Uh-huh.
So that way I would know if Riley is actually in the vicinity or not. So that way we can determine if this thing
Bless
is telling the
you.
truth or not.
That would make a good idea.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
You cast the spell.
Hmm.
Entity is right. I mean, what?
You have never seen Riley. I don't know what you need to know. I've forgotten. But it's not much from what I remember.
I've drawn a picture. I'm
Yeah.
You could have mentally sent one too, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can.
they are not that far away, and they are underground,
Direction of the castle.
past the castle.
Possibly
they're-
through it.
Past the castle,
Or around it?
underground.
About a half mile past the castle, underground. About a half mile underground.
So unless this castle goes way deeper than it looks.
Oh, half a mile.
Well, I know Disney World goes way deeper than it.
Yeah.
It
But
could be a
like-
good time.
There may be a dungeon under this castle.
Kevin, is this castle Disney World?
Yes,
Just kidding.
Evan.
Are you just figuring that out?
No,
This
no, no, no.
whole time.
We are going to the jungle castle. Mudmen be damned. I want to see what kind of horrific shit lives in Disney World.
Holy
Do you
my
not
God.
understand what the magical place on most magical place on
I
earth
called
was?
that magic castle
No, I
like 15
didn't get it.
times.
Like a month ago. Welcome to 1 month. Welcome to December 2019, Evan.
She's not lying. This is
Sweet Jesus, man!
I'm giving you a hug. I'm giving you a hug.
Kevin,
Okay, that's about as far as you can get.
is there a
Stop.
mutated Mickey Mouse in this
No.
place?
Okay. No.
And we have to be very careful.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
we
we
can
don't want
talk
to
They
get
will
It's
sued.
stay will
parody.
sue. They
It's
will sue.
parody.
No,
Oh,
we can't sing
Parody.
the song.
Yeah, okay, here's the
Yeah.
thing. They'd be suing me. I have no assets, and so they'd be suing nothing. So,
Got him.
yeah, they could sue me for all of my
Eat
nothing.
shit.
And it'll
If
be
we
great.
played a song they owned, yes.
Yeah, I'd still.
Let's not do
I
that.
was singing
let's-
When You Wish upon that thing in the sky that is made of
But
gas.
it was like
But-
4 bars. You're good.
I know. Yeah.
It's fine, y'all.
You
It's
can't go any further than that.
100%.
So
Let's
frustrating.
just-
Okay, anyway, I vote we
That's
go around the castle, but I want to see if I can help this poor thing that's tied to this castle.
I wouldn't
Oh.
approach any further.
I don't think it wants us here, Iola. If it
I
wanted
know-
help, it'd be asking for it.
You should leave now before something bad happens.
All right. Do you know we're gonna leave? If you can help us, do you know if there's a way to get underground about a half-mile past the castle? Is there a tunnel nearby? Some sort of cave system? Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that. What is
No.
that? Don't give me that shit.
Oh, you're so
God
full of
damn
shit.
you,
God damn it.
Listen, asshole. We don't want to fuck your shit up, but I will run roughshod through this castle. All we need is one person.
Okay,
That's
hang
it.
on.
That's
At that
all
point,
we're here for. How can
Can
you
I-
like these people? Just one person is who we're here for. Just give us a
Can I-
person and we're fucking out of here, bro.
can I use telepathy on an astral projection?
Yeah.
Like,
I
we
would
don't
love
even
to
want to
read-
hurt them, do we? We just want to talk to them.
I would love to read this thing's surface thoughts.
Please do.
Going shit.
So, what do you have to do? As far as me to roll,
oh,
you're
okay.
using that, and
Yeah, I just telepathy. I burn for ISP. Saving throw conditional. When a character suspects he is being telepathically probed, he can resist getting the standard saving throw. Mind blocks will, of course, prevent all
Yes,
telepathic
but
probes and communications.
if it dropped a mind block, it would not be able to be doing what it does. So you will get.
So-
Oh, unfortunately, all you get from its brain. I rolled a natural 20 on the save.
Damn
Oh
it.
no.
You can spend one of your rerolls to force me to reroll that.
Do it.
Do it.
In this case,
Yes.
Do it.
Go
feel
for
like
it. I want to
is
read this size
important.
brain.
Are you kidding me?
18.
Thank you, Kevin. Wait,
So
18 or 1?
I'm not gonna give you the natural one. It was an 18, but you get the slightest bit of information that goes, shit. Why did they bring it here? Oh God, is that one in my? And then the astral projection completely fades.
It here. They brought it here.
It. What
Fuck.
it?
Oh.
What are you worried about? What are you scared of? What are you hiding?
It's gone.
Shit.
Iola,
What?
they brought it here. What's the it? You're the one that hates Riley. You got some sort
I
of
don't
awesome
hate
weapon?
Riley. Oh my God. Why do you think I
Oh my
hate
God.
Riley?
Well,
I'm
are we
looking
going
at
to
our
kill
other
him?
robot
Are we
friend.
I'm
going to
pretty
kill
sure it
Riley?
wasn't talking. It was
Wait.
scared of something bigger than her. Believe me.
Robot friend.
What? I have no idea.
Wait, didn't Riley want technology?
Riley had a bunch of old pieces of
Yeah.
NEMA grade technology.
Unless they're sensing Hello's other body.
That or they don't like Ramar.
I was
Yes.
thinking Ramar myself.
Either way, no matter what these people don't fucking like, we know that shithead was lying, and that castle leads to a tunnel. I will fucking bet you $1 to a dime.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
It goes
fucking
down.
do it.
And we gotta go
Mud
down.
people be damned. Let's do it.
All right.
Fuck this
Harkins,
castle.
are you
Yeah.
on board to fucking this castle?
I would. Apparently, there was some sort of conversation with this thing, in which y'all
It
found
was
it
an
scary.
asshole.
Yeah. All right. So no, whatever y'all think. Like, I don't psychic very well. So if you think it's bad, that's what
It
we're gonna
lied
do.
to us. It lied to us, and when we caught it in its lie, it ran away, and it did not want us going in
Yeah.
that castle.
Then I'm fine
Listen.
with that.
I'll put it simply to you. You want to kill a whole shitload of evil mud people?
Yep.
Kinda. Now that you
Let's,
mention it.
then let's do this shit.
All right.
Come on.
Have a shotgun?
Cobra.
Probably.
Give me back my
now.
shotgun. You can't
sorry.
just take my shotgun off my back.
It was really. It's a very impressive shotgun.
And you already loaded it. I wanted to load it.
You can unload. Just do the thing again.
No, the moment's passed. Let's just go.
All right, fine. I'll ask next time.
Which definition of fuck this castle up
Is it on the list of 5?
The one where
Two.
we set it on fire.
Number 2.
Yes.
Number
Yes.
2.
Number 2.
Okay.
Set it on fire.
All right. And
I
with
need to
that-
actually make a list of the definitions.
and share it so that everyone can agree on which
Number 1
one.
is sex.
Okay.
Number 2.
Get my notes out.
Wait, hello's vocabulary. Okay.
We can do this later.
We can do
So-
this
Yes.
later.
Yeah.
So the group arms up and starts walking towards the castle.
We're gonna go siege a castle.
Are you getting on your vehicles?
Yeah,
Are you
vehicles,
Yeah.
all the way. Let's do
I'm
this.
still in there making an ear.
All right, so we've abandoned stealth then.
Well, they already know we're here if that
Yeah.
entity contacted us.
Mhm. We have a limited amount of time before Riley bounces. Let's go.
I'm just making sure that's what the track we were on. All right.
Yep.
Right, you start moving forwards and ready to go. And that's where we're gonna pause for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Good
some
timing,
good
though.
House
House of Mouse shall
Be
fall
some action.
this day.
My God,
we
Evan,
shall
I
burn
cannot
the
believe
House of
you.
Mouse.
What did I do?
Just the fact that you didn't realize that's what we were doing this whole time.
I had no idea.
December. December, bro.
Mudmen? What are the Mudmen? Are they a thing in Rifts? And can I see a picture of them?
You cannot see a picture of them. They did not provide a picture of the mud goblins.
Are they horrific?
They aren't especially horrific. They're pretty big for being called mud goblins.
Are there a shit ton of them?
We'll find out next
From
week.
what you can see,
Yeah.
there aren't any.
Oh. I give us some mud goblins. I want to blow some people up. I want to burn this place to the ground. I want to burn down Disney World. Put that on the Rifts t-shirts.
magic.
I would worry about your friend, but he seems useful.
It's like the castle, and then like Tinkerbell going over it, and then just flames like surrounding. the new
And she goes
logo.
over, and then as soon as she hits the other side, there's just an explosion.
Like napalm bomb behind the castle.
And then, welcome to Rifts.
Can't call it Rifts.
Happiest place.
Iron
Well,
Riders.
we're going
Iron
on
Rider,
some.
happy.
We're on some kind of watch list now.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's right, because you can watch us
Yeah.
every Tuesday
Yeah.
right here on
yes.
Twitch TV.
The outros, I forgot.
All right. We're going to do it in this following order. We're going to go start with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ely. I'm at Michelle Ely on Twitter. You can find me there, kind of, but mostly in the Discord. I've been sort of quiet because next Monday I'm doing a one shot for our side quest series. You know, every Monday we have a different, system one shot. It's really great. So I'm doing a homebrew 5e D&D thing. So come on by. Watch me DM for the first time.
You're gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
Sure.
You're
yeah.
gonna do great.
Gonna be amazing.
All right. Up next is Hello.
Hello. I'm Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl at That Place, and you can pretty much find me everywhere and anywhere at That Girl at That Place. Also on Instagram at Lady Skyburn, and on www.nerdychicken.com, where you can find my cute little owlbear dice bags that are super cute. So you should get them. And also on the Thread Raiders channel, every other Sunday, I believe this upcoming Sunday, we'll be playing from 4 to 7, Tomb of Annihilation, where we should hopefully, maybe, possibly actually start playing the game after a year and get back on plot. Good times. We've killed off all the original party but me, so where else to start?
Give it time.
Yeah. I will also be end of this month at PAX East. Come see me. I'll be with Norse Foundry and other conventions coming up. So yeah, come see me, get hugs.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, Harkins.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sean, also known as Thrak. Where can you find me other than this? I had a great time tonight. Fridays, 9 p.m.
Sunday.
Eastern, running Princes of the Apocalypse here on the channel. And it's very dramatic right now. Y'all should come check it out. And then coming probably within the next month, nobody seems to be able to nail down a date, and I'm not responsible. Deadlands, over on our dear friends, The Devil's Luck. Gaming, Devil's Luck Gaming. We're going to be playing Deadlands, which is the Weird West. It's like science and magic in the Old West. You should check that out. I also have one podcast and one YouTube project that aren't public yet. So those will be fun.
All right. Thank you very much, Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan Jennings. I am Evan Jennings 64 on the Twitter and Zombie Love Juice on Instagram. And this was awesome. I had a really good time. This is a good session. I will be playing this every Tuesday, and then I play a home game where I run an evil campaign, and that's on the Beyond EMH YouTube channel that I will link in a second. And that's all I got going on. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm good.
All right. Thank you, Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by Me and Midair on the Twitters, which is where I spend most of my time online. And I am in this awesome game, and I'm also in a Sunday game at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called PWN Presents Slaughter, where
so good.
we wrestle.
So good.
It's great. There's a lot of innuendos. So if you like the innuendos tonight, just triple that, and that's PWN. And we have a good time. It's a lot of fun. So come check us out. And I'll put the information in this. And then I make things at meandmidairdesign.com. So like overlays, logos, those kinds of things. I do all things graphic design. So come check me out.
Salad.
Thank you, Artemis.
Hey folks, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, where you can find me mostly being quiet right now because I've been too lazy to sign on to Twitter. Sorry about that, folks. I have a life to live.
Twitter's a bad
It's called Seeing After Your Mental Health. All right, you already heard about PWM Presents Slaughter. I'm on that show. You already heard about Side Quests. That is, I'm the EP on that. You already know about Riffs. So the other thing I'll tell you about is coming up on Wednesday nights over at twitch.tv/The Onyx Path. I am part of their Hunter the Vigil 2E game that they're going to be doing in the run-up to the Kickstarter on that. Or I think the Kickstarter might have already started. But
it did.
Okay, yes. So as part of that whole thing, we're going to be running a little game called Hometown Heroes. We're going to be playing a bunch of hunters getting real scary and killed. Yeah, that's me pretty much.
Yeah, I tuned in for the session 0 of that. It's got a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I gave the right thing. I tried.
It's cool. All right.
You did not, but that's okay.
Sorry.
I'll do it.
Attempts are made.
My name is Kevin Myers. Thank you all for joining us. This is mainly what I do. You can check out my wife's knitting and her knitting projects, including the Geek Along, which this week is a D4. It's a free knitting pattern every week with a nerdy theme that gets donated to charity most years. And yeah, that's all I've got right now. So thank you all for joining us. This was a real talky one with some stuff happening. And it seems like next time there's going to be some explosions. I think it'll surprise you what direction they come from.
Is it the rods?
No, it's the
I don't know
coils.
what that means.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I don't know either.
Thank you
Just
all so
felt-
much for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to close out and be very happy with things. I haven't figured out how to transition into this end card yet, but we have an end card now that we use to set up for raid. So I'm going to transition to that. Y'all were awesome. We love you. Bye. Have a great one, and we'll see you next Tuesday here in the Shattered World of Rifts. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.